Hello, and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of nerdy-ass friends sit around a Zoom call and play D&D. Tonight, we follow the emerging group of Maximus and the Miners as they try to unravel the mysteries of Icewind Dale. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences.
We're going to wait for Spencer, though, so
we're going to roll for recap.
We can do a recap.
Oh, and what about Spencer? No recap
yet.
for Spencer? Oh, he might be, like,
roll
more than a few minutes.
By the time we finish, he might show up.
Well, if you're rolling for him, then you got to do it in the Ponto.
Yeah, this is
Ponto
mine.
voice.
I rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter what I roll for Ponto.
Did we all bother rolling?
In case
I rolled a 2 for Ponto.
Wow.
as good as you.
It's going to be a great night. It was all nat 20s last session on the digital dice. 18.
Oh, wow.
7.
It's the
Holy
highest roll
shit.
I've got in a week at 15.
Mike rolled an 18.
What did you get?
There's a weird
You
shit
What the
going
fuck
on.
is going on
In the
here?
universe, the poles are reversing.
I'll get that, and then it'll be 1s and 2s for the rest of the night. Trust me.
I think it's a shirt. It's giving me good luck. You just like wearing that shirt to bed, eh?
It's his sleep shirt.
You kind of cuddle in it at night.
If you want else, you know he does with that shirt.
So last time... Ha-ha! Have to do it in both voices?
Yeah, every other word. Ponto to get it to Ponto.
Last time we were fighting a bunch of dwarves. Dark dwarves. And we killed a couple of them, and some of them got away. I don't think I'm doing the right voice. I don't remember what my voice is. So.
You got to have that phrase that centers you, they get you in the zone.
It's me, Mario.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
You got to wiggle the fingers. And
Oh, good. We defeated a bunch of dwarves, and then we went to the town hall, and they gave us a bunch of money, and we were basically not contracted any further in this dwarf investigation, but for the good of the people, we carried on.
We burned their
We started burning down their
For
ferry.
the good of the people.
Also, this episode should have been called Fairy Tales.
Here, plug it into something.
Oh, that's good wordplay.
Yes, fairy tales.
Yeah, it should have been called Fairy Tales. Gord, you gotta change that.
The last episode? Now I got power.
Yeah, you have to change the name of the last episode. I thought of the proper name. Fairy
I thought it
Tales.
was fairy penetration.
Oh my god.
Is that what it was called?
That's what the mission was called.
That's what the mission.
Effing penetration. Are you charging? 'Cause none of these ports work for me.
I haven't even checked. No, I'm not charging.
That's what I thought.
So, anyway, we got paid for that job, and we spent the night at the inn, and the next morning ate breakfast and headed to the ferry, and accosted a bunch more dwarves. And I think that's where we left off, right? We bust out the back of the ferry. Is that where we finished?
The ferry was the morning
The
of
following
Plan
morning.
B.
Yes. So later that day, Maximus is going to waste a bunch of our time by performing a
Where are you in?
show.
I was using it over
I'm
there.
like, what the fuck is that?
It's for outside.
Okay.
It's for outdoors.
Hey,
It's his.
Just switch stuff out. This was your computer.
Which one?
It was.
Were you rendering a...
It's a network.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah, we've got a network now.
The network's down.
Just plug it into that.
Yeah, it's our server. Just plug it in here.
Oh.
You try and do a good recap.
I think it was
and just everything.
top notch.
Nobody just.
Yeah, it was
nobody
great, wasn't
cares. No.
Aha!
Fuck you.
And also, I kept a bunch of rings for everyone. Fuck you all! Ah!
Alright, are you starting the recap now?
And take 2.
Nope, it's done.
Do it
it
all for
all-
the server to come back up now.
For that.
Not that
To get internet or what?
not that Yeti knows
No,
about
It's
what happened, but last episode,
No,
unbeknownst
you don't get
to
to
Yeti.
recap. You can't.
It's a server.
You can't take over my
That runs
recap.
internet?
You can't. Well, I'm saying, just because Yeti doesn't know what happened, the audience still needs to recap.
They already listened.
Nick wanted to have
We are the audience.
worlds for games.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
shit.
recap is just for us at the table.
So what game did you just destroy? The server?
Don't worry about it.
400 hours of progress on some kind of thing, and then
No.
it's gone now.
It's back now.
No, I don't know what that is.
So you started to fire on a boat, ran farther into the boat. Seems
Put
like
the fire out.
No, you haven't put the fire
Yeah,
out.
there's pressing stations on the fire.
I was running across the ice.
It's true.
Yeah, you ran across ice and then turned around, kept
I
running
ran a
back.
different way. But then I turned around and I'm going to go again.
There was Duegar, 2 Duegar that were killed.
He has the invisibility on.
I
Who
do.
does?
Who else? I gave it to
Me?
two people.
Don't look at me. That's not
Did
my
you?
question.
Did they see me chasing someone?
No.
I think you put it on me, but I'm not positive.
I can't remember
well,
if it was
well,
put on you or Ponto.
When I go again, when I turn around and chase him again, I'll be
Yeah.
running past the back of the boat.
You're pretty much back at the back of the boat.
Oh, okay. I'm going to run and say, I see an invisible
It's not your turn.
Invisible?
I'm talking on your turn. Out of turn.
You're not there.
It's a free interaction.
It's a
at the top
legendary free action.
there. You can talk during not your turn.
Are we in initiative?
We're still.
We're still in initiative?
Womp womp.
It's hour towards Sawyer.
Have another drink and shut up.
Alright.
I don't know.
I didn't think we were in initiative, but apparently things are happening.
Well, we finished the night at the top of the initiative.
Because you hadn't gone yet.
Right.
And did you remember what you're going to do? Because you're like, I'm going to remember.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to remember what I'm going to do.
That's true. And I only listened to the first half today.
Did you actually announce on the thing what you're going to do?
Probably no.
Nope.
Probably you cut it off.
Just on your
No,
head.
he
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah, I don't.
He's like, don't worry, I'll remember.
Notes. You got
I
notes.
got notes.
Check
probably,
your notes.
most likely I wrote it down.
So what did happen at the end is there was this weird bubble of weird energy that was created by Quincy. This created the hunger of Hadar.
Oh yeah.
So you got this sloppy tentacle.
You can't see
Noise.
through that, right? Hunger in there.
Pitch black,
Nope. Nope.
and this like otherworldly sounds are coming out.
It's some ASMR right there.
So there's this weird dome at the back, and it's been created, and you knew that the Duegar ran out of it because they knew which way was actually they had to roll, and they ran, and then they jumped, and one didn't make it to the ice, and one did, and then they took off from that point, running away into the lake.
So there's only one that's running away at this point? Or there's two? Okay.
There's 2, and a third is on its way.
They cast some weird spell on me to make me run the wrong direction.
Yeah, you ran at them, and then you made an intelligence save, and then you turned around and used your reaction and ran all the way back.
Damn it.
And then you saw the other Duegar turn and use its reaction and run again. That's what you saw, but nobody else did.
I can run on a reaction.
With this spell, they can.
Wow.
Quincy, I need that. Cast that reaction run on me.
Reaction runs?
Reaction runs. I need
Here's the good
some
berry.
reaction runs.
Here's the good berry.
You've got
You've got some reaction runs.
berries.
You'll get some reaction runs.
Got my finest brown pants on.
Okay. Is it the top of the order?
It is the top of the order.
No.
And there's the dome of nastiness that was been dropped by Quincy.
Oh, okay. Do what you're gonna do.
Once you said you were going to do something great.
Yeah, I can't wait
6
to see
seconds
it.
ago. What's that? Do that great thing you were going to do.
This is gonna be great, guys.
6 seconds ago. Yeah, remember?
I got my recorder on.
I'm drawing.
John, what's
It
happening?
looks like shit. You're just dipping.
Stick man.
Oh man, what was I gonna do? Yeah, well, what do I see? What's happening? Like,
You see there's a pair of Duegar bodies on the back of the ship. There's crates and 2 bags still there. Yeti's at the back of the boat. Smoke is just on the ice.
Smoke's on the water.
Smoke's on the ice. But in front of Smoke is ice. Or water, I should say.
Where am I?
At the back of the boat.
That's me.
Way back there.
That's you.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you're going to do, it would have had long range.
It's
Yeah.
not like Maximus says stuff and doesn't follow through.
No, he always does the thing.
If only there was a recording of what you wanted to do.
Oh man, I should have said it on the recording.
You don't say it.
I don't. I know I don't say it.
If you
Because
said it,
you
I would've kept
literally,
Yeah.
said, no, I'll remember it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's on the
verbatim,
recording.
that's-
it. No computer
That's
can
what's on
out-remember me.
No computer can remember me.
Oh, what? It was like it was yesterday.
Okay,
But
so
not.
I think it was this new spell that I have, but I don't know what it was gonna do.
I don't know either.
I don't know what it was.
Shard along stride. You were talking about that at one point.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. That would be fun for you to cast in and run across the ice.
Run circles around people like that.
Yeah, you would. Help me, guys.
You could just, just say you skip your turn if you want.
No, I think
What are we waiting for?
I think I will cast Major Image.
Major image.
Okay.
It's 120 foot range.
Yeah. Can you see the outside of the boat?
You tell me. What do I see?
You see
I can see
like
through
sides
the.
of the walls.
Can you lean out?
No, there's no you're at the bottom of the boat. There's no like portholes. There's no nothing.
Well, there's a door that they all went out.
Oh yeah.
So you're
That
gonna run
looks.
forward.
Let's call it south.
Okay, so the door that they ran through is open, so I got line of sight to the back of the boat.
So at 30 feet, you can get to Ponto, and there's a set of doors there that are, we'll say for the sake, open. And then there's a hole in the back of the boat
Okay,
in front of Yeti.
can I see smoke?
You can see some.
She's toast.
Might be hard pressed to.
It's a small little window, and I'm coming towards it.
So,
Sure.
I thought the whole back of the
The
boat
hole
was
in the
blown
boat.
open.
Yeah, there's like a 10 foot by 10 foot hole.
Okay, so can I see through a 10 foot by 10 foot hole?
Yes, you can
Okay.
see out the back of the boat.
Okay. Do I see the water? Do I see the ice?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, out from the ice, there's this bubbling and swirling, and you see like what looks like this tentacled serpent rises up out of the ice in front of Smoke.
you shit yourself.
Your reaction.
I turn around and I head back to the shore again.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
just keep going to the point.
Ping-ponging. I rolled a 2.
So we hear him casting a spell,
Yeah.
and
Do
then
you,
that
you
happens.
obviously don't announce anything, or do you announce what you're doing?
Well, the guys right next to me would hear me what I'm doing.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying.
You know, like,
I'm summoning an ally.
All right.
Okay. I would like the creature to take a protective, defensive stance
They're running away.
They're running away.
What?
We're not fighting them. They're running away. We're trying to catch them. We're trying to catch them.
Well, how come this wasn't in your recap?
It was! He recapped it even. I was running.
You were coming towards us.
You scare me, and now I'm running back away. You totally fucked us up.
Well, I thought they were coming towards us.
No! They ran out the boat and ran away.
They're running
Would you
even
like a
faster now.
mulligan, sir?
What?
No, I don't think he deserves it. He doesn't deserve a mulligan.
No.
What level spell is Major Image?
It's contained. It doesn't take
Third?
3 fucking
Oh,
days
okay.
to recoup your spells in this world.
That's fine.
Yeah, that'd be
We
brutal.
got an ice serpent.
Come on,
It's,
Maximus. Wow.
Look,
Minimus.
It's Minimus and the Miners.
It's 20.
Minimus and the Major.
It's a 20
We're
foot.
switching it up.
Minimus and the Majors?
Yeah, we're changing it up now. You're gonna be our goat boy. We need some water. Get some food.
Oh, man. Okay, so a 20-foot ice serpent
Arises out of
arises
the water
out of the water
in front of Yeti.
So I
and
can't see anything then.
and takes a defensive
Oh,
stance.
that's great. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Okay, that's any bonus action you want to do? Do you want to cast any other spell?
Crawl into a hole.
Shame. Oh wait, that one's free.
What was the last campaign where you tried to burn my pants for about 2 rounds?
That was good.
Shit all.
My goal was just to burn it.
In combat, you wasted 2 rounds.
Worth it.
It still didn't burn pants.
Is that everything for you, Minimus?
Yeah.
So the next 2 Duegar take off down the lake. Not that any of you can see this.
our vision
Yeti
is
or
blocked
Smoke,
with this.
you might have to make a perception check when it gets to your turn. They full on run, action, dash, and just gone.
I scared them away.
Not that you can see.
They were
What does
running.
Ponto do?
Ah!
I think he was running after me.
I guess I'll jump on the back of the serpent, and then you can send it forth. Serpent runs and jumps on the back.
Ponto! No, Ponto!
Yeah,
Do it,
Let
Ponto!
Ponto make his own decision. Yeah, Ponto, that's what Ponto does. That's what he drops a ring on the way. That's what Yeti was gonna do. But
But first he's got to roll to see if he thinks it's an illusion or not.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
after he interacts with it,
Oh.
is when he gets falls through it.
I thought that he can roll to see if he's.
Yeah, when you
If he takes an action to do it, maybe.
Well, that'll actually help me.
Or if he just interacts with it, he'll find out real quick.
But you told us that it was an ally that we could. So obviously, it's right in the way. So we're gonna mount it.
I'm so sorry, Spencer. Great time.
That's already been
No.
called. Yeah, that's been called.
Decided. So
You already made your
Okay,
action.
So
It is what Ponto would do.
I need Ponto to make either a strength check for jumping, because you're gonna jump 10 feet.
You can just jump 10 feet.
You were 30 seconds away from that not happening.
Yeti's gonna do it if Ponto doesn't.
Physical interaction reveals the image to be an illusion. Because things can pass through it.
You're gonna.
A creature uses his action to examine,
You go on
The
tentacle
image-
diving.
I'll leave it for
to
the
determine
audio.
whether it's an illusion, and a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell save.
On the amazing
I
turn.
can make
that
an
you did.
investigation check.
Yeah. As your action.
So he summoned a giant serpent thing that's just an illusion behind us, just to fuck with our group. And so,
Oh, by the way, you're now called Minimus and the Majors.
yeah, we changed the color of the party.
After that move.
Okay.
So I was thinking Yeti and Ponto were gonna both jump on this giant serpent creature that he told us he summoned as an ally,
Okay. Well,
but it's actually just an illusion.
so far just Ponto's jumping.
Yeah, well, I haven't got to go yet.
Okay.
So you're going to hold your action to jump with Yeti.
We can jump at the same time if you want.
That seems fair if this is the plan.
Because he told us we had this ally that's going to help us somehow, so
Yeti should really carry you, Chris. You can jump further.
Oh boy, that water's gonna be real fucking cold. So Ponto holds his action and says, "Oh yeah, I'm ready. And the other Duegar is laying on the ground dead. Yeti, it's your turn. Smoke, you're on deck.
I'm jumping with Ponto.
Okay. Yep. You guys jump. And you're like, 1, 2, 3, and you hold hands.
I'm grabbing that serpent.
Yeah, you let go, and then you grab midair.
Sploosh.
What the fuck?
Actually, I have to look up the table now.
And I guess I see this.
Yeah, you see them go right through it.
What about Maximus?
Adler's gourd.
It would have been great.
He pulled off the all-time most boneheaded move you could ever make, basically.
I thought they were coming towards us, not running away from us.
He's blocking our pursuit.
What is each of your constitutions?
The score or the
Yeah, the score,
18?
14.
which is 18's a plus 4.
Plus 4, yeah.
And
+2.
okay. Ponto, you have exactly 1 minute to get out of the water before you start making constitution checks. And Yeti, you have 2 minutes.
Constitution check?
Yep.
All right.
So Sploosh, you both go into the frigid water, gasping for air as it leaves your lungs as you go underneath the icy waves.
It's very easy to swim in plate armor
I know.
Oh no.
Yeah,
for a halfling.
that's what I was thinking.
Well, you have a cap of water breathing, though, right?
Nope. Yeti.
I have the right tools for the job, though, right?
Quickly make a pontoon boat.
Make a straw.
A ponto boat.
So that was our movement?
Oh my gosh. Yep, that was your movement.
Okay, well then I will use my action to cast Levitate on Ponto.
Ponto will start floating out of the water and become...
He vertically rises up to 20 feet.
Yeah, you come out of the water, now you're 15 feet above the water.
Oh, shit.
I think
I was going to tackle him.
you get to pick. I'm not sure, actually. Of my choice. Okay, so I just raise him up out of the water.
If you went vertical, you would just go under the eye.
If you're unwilling, you can make a con save against this. But otherwise, I'm just going to pull you
It
above
goes
the water.
vertically.
Was that last
Not
scene in The
horizontal.
Hobbit where they're underwater?
Oh, I guess, yeah, it's only vertical.
Orc?
Yeah.
I'll be willing. Is there anything that I can like push against to move myself?
An illusion
away from
ice
the-
snake.
Let's get
Well,
some gas.
But like, where am I on the back of the boat here? Like,
Oh.
could I push myself off of the back of the boat?
No,
You're like midair up.
you're
over
here,
Yeah.
Okay,
in the middle of the water.
perfect.
in the air.
Yeti, you're there too now, aren't you?
So I've only moved 10 feet or
Yes, you've
15
moved 10
feet or something like that.
We'll
How-
say 15 for vertical side.
How big is the water hole that I'm
I think it's a 10 by 10 rough hole of iciness.
in? Then I will try and move out of it, move forward.
You're
out
gonna
of it.
swim.
Try and swim forward out of
The
it.
circle had to do with the hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
So Smoke's within 15 feet of me.
Looks like
Yes.
Swamp location.
You can do
No.
That would be great. You can toss me a rope if you want.
And you pull you back into the water?
Well, if I can move another 15 feet, because I moved 15, then... Although probably swimming is half speed, so
Mhm.
maybe I
it
can
would
just...
be.
That means I have 15 feet of movement.
And how far
so
did you jump? Because you can't
Unless you
jump
wild
past
shape.
your movements.
I can jump a lot. I'm a
Okay.
rabbit.
There you're not.
You're not right.
Oh!
Wrong campaign.
I got the wrong
Yeti.
character on!
You're a Yeti!
Oh my god! I don't have an 18
You're gonna go into Mobius and you'll be, why are you frozen?
Yeah. Wait a minute, I'm a rabbit.
I was wondering why Yeti made such rash decisions, but it was Jack the whole time.
Yeti also does stupid shit.
Yeti wouldn't
That's why
have
you
done
couldn't get
this
the
to me.
voice right.
Yeah, that's I was way off.
As this harp falls to the bottom of the lake.
I don't have 18 con. I have shit stats with this character.
So what's your con?
I'm bringing it up now. For some reason, my thing's not connected. I have a 15 con, so I have a minute to get it.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I'm still moving forward 5 feet, I guess.
Yeah, you swim to the edge of the ice, and you're like Yeti's like right in front of you.
That's all I can.
Yeti's just poked his head out of an ice serpent. Out of the body of the ice
Does it
serpent.
disappear or
No.
No.
I just recognize, oh, that's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see more about translucent outline of it once you know it's fake.
My turn.
It is. Quincy, you're on deck.
Well, I could catch them and come back for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I'll let you
Ride
make
the
a
snake.
perception check. Ride the snake.
Don't try and ride it. This fucking ally is useless.
Somebody tried riding a snake and they ended up in the rough hole.
That's a sour thing to do.
In the ice hole.
Perception of 11.
Okay, you cannot make out the figures in the distance.
Ah, shit.
Who was that?
That was
He's a Mexican.
Mexican woman.
You shit. I want to play at the back of this Mexican with a sombrero.
That's gonna be the next campaign for sure.
So practical that they're Mexican.
Holy fuck, man. Let's go catch these dwarves.
This is your.
We have now discovered new voices for Ray to do.
This
His
Yeti
worm is like a tequila worm.
I swear to blood vengeance against Maximus.
He will get the minimus.
I stop and I can't see the guys. I'm swearing. I pull up the rope and I throw it up to Ponto first.
Okay. That just happens.
Okay, and then I just yank him. So at least he's over the hole. I'll say drop.
So let me get this straight. You're fishing with Ponto.
You have Ponto on the end of a rope,
I do.
then you fly fish in the other direction. There's very little friction.
Hey, maybe you can catch him, Ponto.
You see this little ice cube, this floating ice cube.
I think it's
the
only
ground.
fair that this happens. I think Praxis is smirking somewhere.
Make it happen.
You throw the rope up to Ponto.
Yeah,
Ponto grabs.
I just yank him.
Ponto grabs the rope.
Yep. I just yank him away from the hole. So
How much rope did you throw up? All of it?
Yeah, all 19 feet.
Like 30 feet.
Yeah, your rope is not that long.
I got 50
long
feet.
anymore.
You used to have a 50-foot rope.
Oh, shit.
It's 19 feet.
Whoa, shit!
No, I won't let you drop
I
it.
thought I had way more rope. Goes flying into the water.
Yeah, you catch the end of it and you're like, how is it this short?
Quincy.
You're having performance issues.
I'm barely hanging onto the rope.
Ponto has the other end.
Okay, I just yank you, and then I go fishing for a Yeti.
You let go.
Yes.
Okay, so you stop. You move. Let's call it 15 feet on the other side of smoke.
Okay.
And the rope has been now dangled towards Yeti in the water.
That thing doesn't look real, Yeti.
Yeah, Maximus lied to us all.
The rope is real, though.
We'll see.
I casted a rope with my magic
Casted rope magic.
better than Minimus.
At this point, I think you guys are out of combat.
Can I use my action to move the snake towards wherever Smoke was saying that, like, it's chasing them? I can move the image On my turn, I can use my action to move the image to anywhere within range.
Yeah.
So if my range is 120 feet, I can move it 120 feet.
Yeah.
That's scary. Have a big 20-foot snake chasing you at 120 feet in 6 seconds.
Quincy, is there anything you wanted to do in this cacophony?
Quincy says,
I almost said I was stupid, but now I feel like a genius.
The other Duegar is dead. Maximus, you can have your opportune time to make the snake move.
Sure, I'll make a move.
Wow, great job, Maximus.
Watch out, guys.
And you shoot the snake 120 feet out into the middle of the lake.
Tell us next time you're gonna pull your snake out.
Yeti, you get pulled out of the water.
Thank you, Smoke.
Yeah, no problem.
You are quite cold, Yeti. The air blowing
Shake
in
off.
from, like,
Look at Tom.
Yeah.
the air blowing in from, like, the northern glaciers, and Ponto looks like a halfling sickle.
I hand Yeti my goat skin milk.
Give it to Ponto. I'll be fine.
Oh, Ponto.
can you imagine how quick the water would freeze to my
Yeah.
armor?
Very,
Just
very
snapping pieces of ice off of
It's
it.
good thing I'm a druid. I'm not wearing metal armor.
Ponto, do you want me to kind of crack you open?
Well, while you still
Yeah,
got levitate on, can you just create a little bonfire underneath
Throw you
him?
the rope, pull you down.
He's levitating over a bonfire.
We can slowly rotate out.
Rotisserie. Spin that and levitate around.
I cast lightning lure.
Meat's back on the table.
Yeah, I will create a bonfire out here to warm us up. If you want to.
Nice. Maximus, what are you doing with that big snake?
I was protecting all of you from the invisible things that you didn't see. I was seeing some invisible things happening, and
No, I see invisible, and they were running that way. And
Well,
you sent your snake going the other way.
yeah,
You
It was-
obviously can't
it was
see them.
all part of my plan. It was distraction.
For us?
I'm gonna go back in the ship and start investigating
So they
what
were
they were doing.
they were running
to the
toward
middle of the
open
lake.
water.
Yep, to the middle of the lake.
And I just take a moment and look, and I don't see anything.
You can see blowing snow at this point and, like,
Quincy.
air moving.
Oh, okay.
Quincy's gonna start searching the bodies. So
Roll an investigation.
yeah,
Yep.
5.
We rolled a 1 and 2 on our.
You find a bit of gold on them.
How much?
35s. What is the frozen?
I'm warming up by the bonfire.
You're, like, in the bonfire.
Everybody's like, I'm gonna go search, and I'm like, oh, I guess
Oh,
I'm
no, you
just
gotta
gonna
help with
warm
this.
up. And
Don't you have heat metal?
there's a nice fire going in here.
Where is the bonfire? On the ice?
On the ice.
I thought the ship was on fire.
I'm pretty sure you put the ship out with your prestidigitation.
Age.
One of you did.
I remember they were loading things. We heard
Yeah,
them
they were
packing.
grabbing stuff.
There's 2 bags on the back there, too.
Okay, that's what I want to look at, the bags. I don't care about the bodies, I care about the bags.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to figure out what they were
Roll an
doing.
investigation.
Alright.
I'm gonna.
Why don't we let Ponto do that? Because he's
Yeah.
way smarter than you.
I'm on the ship, you're on the ice.
No, I'm not. I'm investigating.
It looks like you're on the ice.
Yeah, but we're not in
Okay.
combat anymore.
Okay, so I got a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you guys want to wait a minute, I can do the searching. I just need to snapping ice off of armor.
It's like tearing bits
the
of
big
clothing.
nosicles.
Well, it doesn't stop us from looking. You can look too, but I'm just
You open the bag and you just find rocks.
I'll use
Rocks.
prestidigitation. I'll try and
Black
put your
rocks.
pants on fire.
black rocks,
Rocks.
like a
Leather
Chardonnay
pants?
black rocks.
Not a shardlon,
Oh.
but
Sure.
shardlin.
Shardlin rock.
Oh.
Do I see my rock? I'm gonna do an investigation specifically to see if I can figure out which one's my rock. Before Ponto gets there. And Ponto's not even gonna know about this. Maximus, don't say anything and I won't talk about the serpent anymore. I will shut the fuck up about the serpent.
Do I
You
get my
baby.
name back?
Yes, you can be back.
Okay, do your thing.
From Yeti.
That's a 3. So I grabbed the rock that I clearly was mine.
Yeah, it's clearly the wrong shape. This is more cube-like and not oblong.
It's a cube.
Yeah.
Take it down your pants.
Yeah, I tried to shove it in it.
Deep into my.
It doesn't fit in
If he
your
tries
pouch.
putting anything in his holster, I'm gonna cast catapult on it.
You're not there. I got all my money in that holster right now, so
His coin scatters everywhere.
You jam it in and you hear rustling of coins.
well, I guess we got the rock back from them. That's good.
Should we go for a walk and see to the edge of the ice? See where they went?
We could follow their footprints, right?
If we go now,
Well, even,
the weather will come in and cover them up.
is it windy or snowing or anything today?
Yes.
Both those things.
Yes.
I'm afraid if we fall through the ice, though, if we had like a dinghy or a little boat, we could drag along.
Like
I can make us float.
a pontoon boat.
A pontoon.
All right, let's go.
Pontoon.
So bad.
I'm just helping him come up with songs.
What?
I will
And
wild
you also
dip
have a show
into.
tonight.
I know.
You guys searched everything. I don't need to look at anything.
No, I didn't find anything. I don't even think they were here.
Yeah, it's not worth looking.
I don't think they've ever been
If
in.
I couldn't find it, it's probably not here.
All right, I trust you guys completely.
No, you shouldn't.
I just have to
I
recharge.
can't see where the chance
Hey, there's a bunch of rocks here. Can you find my rock for me? I can't find my rock.
I think
Meanwhile, there's a black rock in your hand.
I think they took your rock.
No, but look, there's probably in here, but I just can't see it.
Does he still have his weed?
His weed.
Yes, his reed.
Yeah, I wiggle it at you.
Does he still have his weed?
I paw it.
He's not playing the Mexican now.
Hello to my
And this is why I cannot play a Mexican character.
Claudia might have a relapse of the Mexican.
Oh no.
So you guys are on the boat.
I'll turn into a direwolf and search
Search what?
the ice. I'll get a run
Sniff.
the ice,
Snip it.
sniff and track my way towards where
Okay.
they went because it moves fast, it moves 50.
Yeah.
So
They've been running this entire time. You guys have been fucking around.
I probably won't catch up to them, but if I'm searching and moving half speed, I'm still moving 25, and then I can maybe figure out where they went.
Can you double them?
I can't dash. Is it wolf?
You can?
Because he's
Well, I'm
action. He's
be-
gonna make an action
Be
like perception check.
investigating and stuff.
So you can move full speed, then, like 50 then. Whatever.
That's my plan.
Go ahead and make your perception check. Ponto, what are you doing? You were saying things as you were interrupted.
I mean, you can just follow.
Well, I was warming up and I was asking them if they needed me to search anything, but they said no. So
No, I said yes, definitely. Find my rock.
By the way, Mexico is pretty low on the list on listeners, so you could totally use that accent.
Oh, God. That's a 13 on the perception there. Do I have
Wow.
advantage? Because I'm
I don't know. Do you?
for smell checks, I do. Do I
Are you
smell
making
any
a
blood?
smell check?
Yeah.
There's 2 bodies on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sniff them,
Yeah. Right in the
and
groin.
then I got their scent, and then boom! I'm out,
You
and
just
I'm...
run after
they-
the
do they-
footprints until the footprints start to fade, then start using your nose.
Yeah, that's what
It
I'm
depends if they have cock blocking technology.
Yeah, it's called gold.
Rock block.
They've got rock blocking technology. Sure, you can make a perception check with advantage when you're sniffing the bodies.
Okay.
So I'll give
So the
you
first
like
one was awful. Second one is a 26.
perfect. You have a great scent. You jump out of the boat. Can you jump over a 10-foot square?
I'm a wolf.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing, so
There's no stats for that, but I'm a wolf.
you're a wolf.
I'm a wolf.
Just like you, you're like, I'm a rabbit. I can do whatever.
I'm not a rabbit. I'm a wolf, obviously.
Ponto, what are you doing?
After I finish warming up, I'll go back onto the boat and I'll search the bodies and search around sort of what they were digging through and see if there's
You find a bag and a bag of other things. One of the packs was full of shardlin rock. The other bag,
Loving life over there.
the other bag had a rod in it and a piece of paper.
We didn't even know.
It's a good thing you guys checked everything. Did I even notice him checking?
It's hilarious because he didn't even ask me to roll.
Assuming you rolled already.
Yeah, it was 23.
Yeah.
Quincy was
I
like,
just knew that it was significantly better.
Yeah.
I got 4 or something, so.
Yeah.
You all had single digits. I was waiting for
5. You did
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
You did third into
My
the water.
modifier is higher than any of your guys' totals.
Right.
Well, Quincy's blind, so I have an excuse.
Sure.
And you also find
I'm
other
dumb.
gold.
Yeah. He's just an idiot. It's okay.
What?
Like a fishing rod, or is
Nope.
it not a...
A long cylinder rod.
Did you find like their bag of weed or stash?
You also find rope. Like some gear for running on ice.
Running on ice.
Yep. Like crampons. You find
Get a lot of notes.
And none of them are important.
especially
He doesn't even know what's
for
going
what
on.
he did last time. You find a grappling hook. Some pitons.
Start attaching things to my various bags and
Yeah.
packs.
Was there any gold in there, Ponto? I could hold on to the gold for you.
Oh, you already got it. There's
Where
nothing.
you're
You haven't
all-
looked yet.
just pick up
Well, I looked.
everything you're rolling.
But now I see you got some.
Japanese game?
I'm just like stacks of like 10.
Like a poker player. Just
Yeah, that's it.
Well, yeah, there's a little bit. I'll push 100 gold over to you.
Okay, all right.
I'll
thanks.
take my
That's
share right
good.
now.
Well, this is for the party gold.
Yeah, I know, so I'll hold my
fine,
share of the
I'll
party
hold on
gold.
to it for
I'll
the
take
party.
30 of it.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Ponto gave it to me.
I have an advantage on hearing as well. Do I hear Ponto say that?
What, you're like
You hear the
150
coins
feet
and
away.
things rummaging around. As
ran
you
over-
you jump over the ice and like you hear it while you're on the ice now, and you can hear the conversation.
So do you unsew your cape?
Yeah,
Stuff
well,
it
how
in
do
and
you
then
store
sew it
that
back up
there?
again.
No,
Stuff that?
no, this is in the pouch around my neck. Remember, I have all my money
Which is
around my
under
neck.
your cape, is it not?
No,
Oh, so you have your money just
it's
out.
under my shirt. It's not under my in my.
So your money is available to anybody?
No, it's
Okay.
under my shirt.
So you're saying you'd be pickpocketed super easy because you didn't sew that down?
Yeah. You can run 50 feet out, following tracks as they start to lose it by now. You can make another perception
I'm
check.
gonna follow him.
Okay.
Try to
Quincy's
keep
gonna
it.
refreeze and fry the whole.
Refreeze it.
Okay. You shape water, and that's now ice again.
Groovy, baby. I'll refreeze it by the whole.
Oh my god. What is going on?
18.
You can pick out the direction that they continued in
Just
west.
keep going.
Great west, as far as you know. You ran 100 feet. It just continues due west.
Do I still see tracks though, right?
The tracks have faded by now from the wind off the lake.
All right.
because the snow is thinning now, so it's like more in the middle of the lake.
Blowing snow on on hard ice.
It's now like if it catches an edge, you see like a little snow drift on the edge of the ice.
We should go buy some skates. I think we just found some.
No, those are like ice spikes on the bottom of your shoes.
Did we lose them, Yeti? It's not been a good day for you.
You left your leg, you pee on the snow in anger. Turn around and
We head back.
head back. During this time, Ponto, you warm up. Quincy, you're freezing the lake again. Maximus, I don't know what you're doing.
Counting his money.
Counting money.
His money.
I mean, the party.
Whoa!
Checking.
There was a recording to get that. His money. You guys are back at the back end of the boat, standing on solid ice, freshly formed.
I'll jump back into the boat. Turn back to myself.
I'll follow.
You're gonna turn back into yourself.
No, I follow him into the boat. Did you guys find anything in any of these bodies or the chests or sacks? Ponto?
I'll have the rod out and the rope out and
What's his rod?
the paper and a bunch of the
What's
gear
paper
and
say?
everything that
It's a
haven't
folded
already
up
attached
piece
to my
of
pack because they're tools. So
I didn't find anything. I looked.
What's the paper say, Ponto?
is there anything on tape?
No gold or anything like that?
Yeah, there's some.
You start unfolding it.
Yeah.
The minute you start unfolding the piece of paper, it like starts to automatically unfold itself.
I grab
You
one
now
and
have
jump back.
a boat in a boat.
Oh!
Hey, folding boat. Cool.
With the billy goat.
You guys, I origami the canoe.
Wow.
Whoa!
Ponto, how do you make these things?
Can you make a swan? I'll try refolding it into a swan. I don't think I can.
Make a swan boat. It could be like a dead
It's like to like make it a boat, you just start unfolding it. But to like make it back into paper, you have to have a magic word
Oh, so it's stuck as a boat right now.
for the foreseeable time. Yes.
Well, we could break up the ship and then sail out on the boat. Like, we don't need to keep the ferry, do we?
I mean, it's the city's ferry.
Well, what about just the hole in the back of the boat? There's a 10-foot
we
hole.
could bring it out there right now.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just identify it?
Too.
Yeah.
You want to take 10 minutes?
If we're gonna stay here for a bit.
Sure, it does. Take 10 minutes.
Can you light something on fire here yet to warm up?
No. Don't want to light the ship on fire. That would be
There
foolish.
must be a heater.
Don't.
inside the
It would
boat.
match the big hole in the back.
It's frozen.
No, but there must be like a fireplace or some form.
There would be like stoves in
The cabin or something?
the cabins, but I mean, there's nothing on this low in the deck.
Oh.
The boat weighs the amount of paper, or does it weigh like a regular boat weight?
It's regular boat.
How much is a regular boat weight? Did I miss something?
Depends
Yeah.
on what the boat's made out of.
It's made out of paper.
No,
It was, and now it's not. Now it's
what's
made
paper
out of
made
wood.
It weighs 4 pounds, so we can lift a folding boat.
Yes.
Should throw it out there.
Should we take that?
Yeah.
Carry that
What happens
upstairs?
with a 4 pound boat in air that moves quickly? I believe you've had a
Quincy,
10
hop in!
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
Quincy, hop in! I'll throw like a paper airplane. You're going to jolt!
It weighs 4 pounds when it's in its box size.
Mhm.
Not when it's
It's
in
a regular
boat
boat.
size.
It doesn't say how much it weighs. At the
It's a
boat.
regular boat.
Yeah, that's fair.
This boat is like big enough to fit.
Well, you know,
easily
if we got time, we could sit here and you know, I could play a song for you
Is
guys.
there a nicer place to sit?
It's 10 foot long, 4 foot wide,
Wow.
and 2 foot deep, so we could lift that. You and I
Yeah, no problem.
take it somewhere.
We could call it the SS Pontoon.
Spittoon.
Our pontoon boat.
So, Ponto, are you gonna identify it?
Do it!
Yeah, if we're
Okay,
if
so
we're
you
gonna
guys
figure
take
it
10
out,
minutes. You
I'll-
figure out what you're doing in 10 minutes. Ponto, you identify this as a folding boat. You now know the magic word, how to refold the boat.
Ponto.
Which is what?
You tell
That's
me.
the right
Don't look at me, I'm not making up the magic words.
El Refoldo Boto.
I'll refold the
Hey, is that Mexican? It's the language of my people.
Language of love.
Yes, that's the magic word now. The boat just like
Does it make like Transformer sounds?
sure. It's just that's the creaking sound of paper. And it's cold, it's cold.
Cracking paper.
Well, we should
They'll
take
have,
the
like,
rock back
The
to the...
metal cylinder as well.
Did you find my rock?
No, your rock wasn't in that bag. All the stuff.
Probably take the rest of the rock.
Musical instrument.
Is the rod? What is the rod? Is it?
How big is this thing?
Is a tube?
It's about 18 inches long.
Intricate looking.
It's fairly intricate.
Does it look dwarvish or elvish?
Or
Does it look
humish.
like you're supposed to hit things with it, or like it's ornamental goods?
You look like a king with that there, Ponto.
Ooh, is it a royal scepter?
You don't know. You can investigate the item.
The royalist.
Oh, I will. I'll definitely investigate it. Here we go. I'll back out of the way. I'll tell you what it is.
Go ahead. Oh, look at it.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. What was it?
Cool.
I think it's just a fishing rod.
14, so I got
I'm gonna use my halfling luck and re-roll my one.
Oh, no.
Fuck, I hate that ability.
So good.
That's what I need.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, there's a button at the top of it.
Click.
It's dynamite.
He's just, we all just explode.
We're all just staring at it.
Identify.
It's gather around.
You guys.
And it just like holds it in midair. It's like smoke pushes on it, it doesn't move.
It's defective.
What does it do?
Nothing.
Yeah, stupid stick.
It sort of just stays there,
That's
and
dumb.
it can't be moved.
That seems really stupid.
What
Let's
is
just
the-
leave it here.
You know, that's another reason why the Earth is flat. Because if the Earth was rotating, that thing wouldn't be moving with the Earth. So the Earth is flat. It doesn't move. That doesn't move. The Earth is flat.
I push the buttons back. I can't reach his face. Right in the kneecap.
Right the nuts.
Oh no! I instinctively, no matter when I get hit, my hands go over my nuts.
Yeah.
You got to make me that conch piece. Cod piece.
You know what?
Conch.
You're gonna make that.
Call it
There's
conch.
gonna be like little tiny spikes you can't
Little
see
spikes?
pointed inside.
They just pop out every once in a
Yeah.
while when he gets mad at me.
I'm gonna have the
When he
button.
presses the button.
Whenever I do something stupid,
Like a zapper collar.
so I don't bark anymore.
Yeah, well, you will.
So yeah, you have a rod, some gold.
Let's
We have gold. How much gold did we get?
Oh, you got gold?
Yeah, there's 100 pieces of gold that went into the
Oh, okay. Where is it?
in the party loot.
Oh, I'll take my share now, Maximus.
I spent your share already on your dinner last night.
No, that was from the party loot. I just want my share.
And that's what the party loot
Look at
is
me.
for. This the party loot is to pay for when we all get together and eat food.
But you were supposed to get it comped.
Yeah, it didn't get comped because we didn't perform that night.
But that's what you told us guaranteed.
No.
I'll take my gold now.
Don't look at me. I'm not touching this one.
All right, smoke. Here you go.
I'll give Smoke 20 gold. I'll take 20 gold out of my pouch. Be like, there's your share of it.
Can I have 20 gold too?
That's your quote.
I'll take that one.
I
very
just want
disappointing.
my gold.
I'll take 20 more gold out. I'll give you 20 gold.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, this is mine, but it's the party loot.
Yeah. Ponto understands about party loot. We gotta have a.
So, Ponto is the, out of everyone
What?
here, Ponto has the most money.
We gotta have.
Yeah, he's got everything. He's got every magic item and everything. I'm taking the $20.
All the Charlons. I
You
just
know-
take my 25. Man.
We need to have like a kitty.
Yeah, we each pay. I am a kitty. I am the kitty. You have a kitty.
You have a kitty.
I am the kitty.
Another kitty. One idiot's good enough.
The kitty wants a kitty.
It's taking a lot of the straight.
Kitty wants
Wow.
to scratch.
Oh well, you should be okay with Ponto's. Ponto gave you money. You're
No,
good
that's
now.
Ponto's money, though.
No, you gave it to me.
Yeah, I'll take mine.
That was your
No,
share.
I gave you 20 and I gave you 20.
See,
Oh,
Oh, I'll take his 22.
I'll take that, but I'll take my 25 from there, too.
25.
No, 100 split 5 ways is 20.
Deal,
So
I'll
there's
take
5
20.
of us?
I definitely did not spend $20
do I
on
owe
whatever
money
fucked
now?
up food you bought, so give me $20.
Well, no, but
Minus the gold. It was 1 gold for food,
if
so give me
gold
$19.
okay, I give you
Maximus
19.
is paying everything for everybody.
I'll give you
It shouldn't be
19, just
coming
like I
out of
gave
taxes.
Yeti.
Bulk is completely confused.
Here's your 19, just like I gave Yeti. I give you 19.
Okay, here's your money. And I hand the 19 over to Ponto. And I ended up with nothing.
No, you ended up with 20.
20?
Yeah.
Because I gave you 20,
Yeah.
and then he gave you 19.
Oh,
And then you passed the 19
I passed the 19 down.
You gain a
I
gold.
gained the gold. Oh, let's do this 1,000 more times.
No, you gained 20 gold.
21 gold.
Wow.
No.
I think that math still doesn't
So
work.
Now you're
giving me
confusing
19.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Alright, so you were all on the boats. 15 minutes have gone by.
Well, let's bring these rocks to the city, I guess.
I don't think they didn't really want anything to do with them either. It's just
All right, I'll keep them. That's fine.
we really shouldn't be keeping any.
You don't know.
No, I think we should go back and tell them that the dwarves were camping out on the ferry.
There's definitely
Yeah.
And that they lit it on fire. Even.
I'd say we let them decide what to do with the rock, maybe.
Well, they definitely blew the hole out the back of the ferry.
I think we unfreeze the water again, drop the rocks in the lake, refreeze it, and don't worry about them.
They'll just come back for them.
It's not very deep here, though. We're in the docks.
It's true.
We can
It's
just go
still going to be harder for them to
But would it ever
dig down and
unfreeze?
get them.
fishing.
It only unfroze when you did your magic. Quincy.
Safer for us to keep them, and then they'll come back and bite us.
So we could lure them in when they're playing tonight at the concert. You could tie like 50 rocks to the end of your lid.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll just
And
tie
it's
just rocks onto the thing.
What is tonight gonna be a rock concert?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I might have to change the songs that I'm playing tonight, but
You should.
yeah, I think maybe I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah, you should try something way better than what you've done in the past.
You guys are unkind.
I'm not changing the song.
I'm just trying to get you guys to warm up the idea of party loot. He hasn't screwed us over yet.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know where
He
these
lies
trust
to us
issues
every
come
fucking thing.
He made you jump on his tentacle.
Yeah.
I mean, that should.
I'm grabbing the bag of the rocks. I think
Okay.
they're gonna go to the council unless they want to do something else with them, or else I'll keep them.
All right, back to the town hall before we do our concert tonight.
How many pounds of rocks would you say? I had to pick up?
50?
50 pounds of rocks. Nice.
You want me to carry some of those? Oh, we can put them on the shield.
You can have half of them if you want.
Let's see, move over a little bit. We gotta put some rocks beside you.
Yeah, you gotta sit on these. I put one up right. Sit down.
Like you laid an egg.
Oh, good. Cursed rock anima. What could go wrong?
Don't you already have a rock in your prison wallet?
I feel pained.
You got some tentacles coming out of there.
You feel
Don't you?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, he's got some kind of. Anyway, I don't know this.
Yeah, he's got a cursed rock. Mine are clean, good-natured rock.
No.
Chardalon rock.
They're not laced with
Chardalon
anything.
rock.
They're clean.
You gotta get the
They're
good
100%
rock. That's that,
rock.
I'm
not
taking all
that
of
cheap rock, they say.
But pure.
Yes.
them. Yeah, the pure.
Pure
Sometimes the government will supply you with clean rock.
And cheese.
What?
Yeah.
Cheese.
Oh.
Cheese. Okay, we're
That's
on the
not
way back to
government
the city
cheese.
hall.
That's our cheese going to the government, then going other places. So you guys exit the ferry, back into East Haven.
We didn't find anything else. Did you search the other floors?
There's a big
We're,
ship.
we're
Yeah,
whittling them down, though. Every time they steal from us and we catch them, it's starting to kill them a little bit at a time.
Yeah,
Eventually
and
we'll
we
get
just got all their rocks. So they're gonna come back for us.
them. And then we'll kill the rest of them. But we're going to be ready this time.
Yeah.
Quincy, you need to stop the magic guy. Because he's making me run all over the place.
Magic guy.
Yeah. He made me run away from everything. And then they cast crap on people and hurt them and do weird things. Like you do.
Crap.
Crap.
We need more crap.
Okay.
I'm gonna look through the floors above.
Sure, yeah.
Because I don't think we. Let's all look through everything. Okay, I'll search.
Let's all. Let's all roll our stealth.
Is anybody gonna help me?
I grab Ponto and I just like.
Ponto detector.
You find like
Stealth
little
7.
cabins of just, and it's just derelict. It's just like maybe
Everything's
like a table
burnt.
Did you look here, Punto?
and like dusty.
I don't know. Point me there.
That way, over this way.
Roll your investigation check.
28.
With advantage.
23. Okay.
With advantage, I'm helping.
It was 23.
You need guidance?
There's not
I already
much
have it.
in this sheep. Ship.
The sheep chip.
Just a couple of
It
gems.
was a different campaign.
Yeah.
All right.
Lots of dust. A couple of rooms that obviously were used as like holding quarters, just where they slept for the night.
Did it look like they had been here a while?
Yes.
Okay.
So the ship was
You open
empty
one room and you're like,
before
oh,
they went
close
in
that
there.
room.
They call it the church room.
Weird place to hide.
It's like a themed room in there, Quincy.
Where?
It's a themed room. They made it look like chart
No,
and they dressed it up
it's-
like
no,
a chart.
it's not. No, it's not. Don't go in there.
Quincy, you know that
The
this is not
Jackson
north.
Pollock.
Oh, God.
Just feel everything in there and feel like you're in trouble.
First you put on a blindfold, and then you go into the room. It's a sensory experience.
It'll be an experience, all right. Straight to the emergency room. You better hope they have antibiotics.
Have A to Z.
Okay, we go to the council hall then, right? Talk to the
Move the map.
mayor.
What time of the day was it again?
It's roughly midday now.
You know, we went pretty early.
That's Bryn Chandler. Can we go to East Haven?
Oh,
Just keep going to the.
Just keep going east.
East Haven. One more.
first have to go north.
Nice.
Did you let a little bunny run around here? There's like little bunny shit all over. Did Jack get on there?
Here you got off.
Jack's not here.
Leave a message after the tone.
Okay, so it's pretty close. We go down the thing, and then boom, town hall right there.
Yep. You can meander through the streets.
Watching people as we go.
Yep. You're very aware of your.
Duegar over my
items.
shoulder.
Are you going to take one of them with you?
Oh, yeah, I'm dragging.
We might get money for them, eh? I should carry the other one.
What about the signs? Do I see any Maximus and the Miners tonight at the tavern?
You do.
sign?
You see.
They're on the goats.
They're on
I see a
the
goat run down the road. Sign stapled to his ass.
You see one goat with a sign stapled to his ass.
I don't see any like posted up.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I rolled.
Smoke! What? But I just saw a goat with a pen flip up his ass.
Could you imagine if goats showed up at your concert? Everything is excited to go to your concert.
Oh,
It'll be a goat.
Yeah, you see the paper goat on the other end. And the goat.
Till another goat finds that paper.
Well, there was 2 dead ones, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll take one and you can have.
If you want to be the goat, you got to accept the goat.
Greatest of all time, the goat.
That's unacceptable.
Oh my god.
Hi.
So you guys meander through, making your way.
You just tried your hardest not to say that.
You get to the town hall, walk out to the front door, open the door.
I got another one. Slam it on the ground.
At
You
the town hall.
you open the door and this heat wave hits you guys, and you guys throw 2 frozen Duegar on the
I
ground.
go over to the fireplace.
$1,500. Thank you.
Dollar bill!
You're taking some turns tonight, Smoke. You put the 2 Duegar down on the ground. There's the secretary behind it. It's like, wasn't expecting you guys today. You have more bodies?
Yeah. Killed some dwarves.
Okay, let me see if the speaker is available, and she motions over to a guard on the side, and just kind of like they have a conversation. The guard runs up the stairs. 10 minutes goes by. The guard comes down. He's like, sorry, the speaker is unavailable today. He says if you guys want to leave the bodies, he can hopefully work out some arrangement and pay, although
Alright.
you guys have kind of already...
We have more info if he wants to hear it. Find us in the White Lady.
Yeah, fair enough.
He can come find us.
I'll pass on the message. If he summons you, it's his business now, so...
We might summon him.
The guard's just like...
Maybe we'll see him tonight at the Wet Trout. There's a goat show.
He's like... Person's his friend. Goat show?
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
You've never seen anything like it.
I can hand one of the pamphlets.
We're all stars now in the goat show.
You value your voice. Didn't you? He looks at the pamphlet. He's like, "This says Maximus and the Miners."
Yeah,
That was an era.
You haven't heard of us?
No.
Yeah, we're the latest, greatest hit band that's this side of Brinshander.
Okay.
We're playing tonight.
All right. What
I
does
think
this
we're
have to
op-
do with goats.
We're opening up for the goats.
You're opening goats?
The goats are the main event.
Okay. He tucks the pamphlet away and puts it into his pocket. Anyways, yeah, I'll pass along the message that you have more information for him. White Lady.
Yeah, we're staying there.
Playing at the Wet Trout.
Yep.
Got it.
Cheers. Oh, also tell him we have a whole pile more Chardolin rocks.
You don't know that.
Black rocks.
We don't know that they're called Chardonnay.
Well,
You
Ponto
do know.
specifically didn't tell you. I thought
I don't know if Poncho told you or not.
we've
talked about
it.
them.
You have.
What?
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I thought you didn't want to tell him.
No, we have straight up been told that these are Chardolin rocks and they are cursed. And that we should
Who
not
told us
have
that though?
There's been,
Was it the government?
Yeah.
You're just gonna listen to what the government says about your cheese and your rocks.
You've changed, Danny. You've changed. I don't know
Train
what's...
tracks are over there yet. That's where you need to be.
I don't know what sort of town criers you've been listening to, but you've changed.
There's this fox that talks to me. He tells me. What?
You got outfoxed there.
That was awesome.
All right, well, what do we do now?
You guys are sitting in the town hall.
I'm in a chair with my feet up on one of the dairy guys with a little ottoman by the fire.
Sure. Yeah, there's a melting Duegar.
You bend him so that he's kind of like upright.
Just
and
I
then you
need a little more height. in
Yeah.
my feet, and then crack.
The corpse.
Ah,
All right.
It keeps your feet cool.
this is the life, Minimus.
You see dead people as furniture.
You've changed too. Mike.
This is what we do back in the Rihanna Plateau.
He's the perfect texture when he's a little melted.
Why would you?
Melt into him.
Why would you let this go to waste when he makes a perfectly good ottoman?
You guys are in the town hall. Smoke's perched up.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the guard kind of like walking towards you, Smoke, and he's like, I'm gonna put that somewhere else where it won't thaw out.
It's just getting comfortable now.
Pretty sure he ain't gonna move more.
But more shock and juicy, so my feet are soft in there. All right.
He takes the person, he like drags him in there, like,
And what are we doing, guys?
I don't know.
Maybe we should practice for our show tonight.
I don't really have a gig anymore.
We do have
What's
a
our
gig.
job? What's our next job going to be?
Well, we have a show tonight.
The goat show.
Oh, you head north.
write that shit down because that's the name of the
The
episode.
goat show.
All right, let's go north then.
To the goat show.
I think we've waited long enough. We should leave immediately.
No. You don't want to see if he's going to pay you for the 2 more bodies?
Nah. What is money to guys like you and me? We got
Apparently
everything
a
we need.
lot. I need my 20 out.
That's about respect.
I do respect you if you...
I was listening to this guy called Tucker Carlson. He was telling me all about respect.
You were listening to a podcast?
Just the guy in the
No,
corner.
he's a fox called Tucker Carlson.
It's a fox, yeah.
What does the fox
He's a
say?
werefox.
Anyway, he made some really good points, I thought.
Need another drink. So you guys leave the town hall?
Yeah. Go over to the White Lady and you get ready for a gig.
I guess you do your show tonight, and then tomorrow, if we haven't talked to the mayor, we just head north. We don't have anywhere else to go, right?
You know, we've been ignoring Quincy's request for so long. We
Yeah.
should really pay attention.
I think
Well-
it's time.
We got there's trouble at Dugan's Hole with the winter wolves.
Which is
There's
south?
yes.
South of us.
Well, east and then south.
East and south.
There was a red wizard that was captured, being held prisoner, due for execution by Friday.
Sounds like it's taken
That's
care of.
fine. But it's already settled, right?
Yeah, as long as that happens.
Well,
You want us to kill him now?
it's too late. He's already been
Sentenced.
done.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like,
Well, the oldest
you
mission I know that
you
has
wanna
not been
figure out
completed
more
is
about
Quincy's.
that book?
What do I care about a wizard? Wizards are weird folk. They're not my kind of people.
We need to build a wall to keep the wizards out.
And we'll make the fucking wizards pay for it. That's right. Yeah.
I keep going over the border by day.
Do you know what a red wizard is?
I mean, I've heard of them. I'm kind of curious on what what he's being held for, or what the wizard's being held
'Cause he
for.
killed
I'm
some
assuming you
adventurers.
guys are walking and talking. Are you going back to the White Lady?
Yeah. What's the red wizard look like?
Sort
Like the
of,
Blue Wizard.
sort of like other wizards, but they wear a lot of red and really pale and
Maybe they're
sickly
injured.
looking. I don't know. They're-
Tattooed.
Bald hair. Just like the guy that was mind controlled by the mayor of East Haven. Sitting in the background and couldn't speak to us.
Did that guy have tattoos on?
Yep. That guy was the red wizard.
Could have been.
So it's done. We don't have to worry about it.
Now, why is he helping out the speaker?
He's not. He's been brain fucked. It happens when you listen to CNN. Anyway, there's this hunter with a suitcase.
He's got the juice flowing.
Yeah, he's firing on all
You
cylinders.
got all 12 cylinders,
And he's only got 4 cylinders.
but there's 12 running.
3 of them are working.
You guys are heading over to the White Lady.
Yeah.
Walk in the front door. The elderly lady is sitting behind the desk. Oh, hello. Oh, Quincy. It's good to see you. Oh, the rest of you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
How's you doing? You shit yourself?
No, I'm smelling something in the air.
Did you shit yourself? He's smelling it in the air.
It's like dusty estrogen.
I'm gonna kneecap him again.
Yeah, you just be happy you don't have a button right now.
You want to see if that rope is magic? Because there was 2 magic things. Is the rope magic too?
Yeah. I check it. Yeah.
When you guys walk in to the White Lady, obviously the elderly lady is behind the counter. You all also see another halfling down at the bottom. It's like, oh, I didn't know there was other guests here. I'm Ronaldo. It's nice to meet you all.
What up,
there.
Ronaldo?
I'm Maximus of Maximus and the Miners, and we have on our docket to play our show here tonight.
You got on the docket?
Yeah.
Wow. That's like
Here, we're going to play a show at the White Lady Inn.
We're opening up for the goats.
Yeah.
who the fuck are the goats?
The goat show. Welcome to the goat show.
I'm so confused. What's up with your cat?
He's something's wrong with his smell right now. Just
Yeah, that's for sure.
Anyways, I'm looking for. I've got something working. Maybe you guys are interested.
do you work here?
What?
No, I'm staying here. I also play at the Wet Trout, but I'm just kind of passing through.
Are you better than Maximus?
Isn't everybody?
Ah, what
We
we?
might need a new band leader.
I'll see how you guys are playing tonight.
Yeah, we're on the docket for tonight.
Okay, all right. What time are you on the docket?
I gotta check the schedule. I mean,
I think it's 2 p.m.
You're the news show.
it is 2 p.m. right now, but
Right
we're not on
After
right now.
lunch, everyone has left.
Yeah.
Background music. they
Okay,
clean up.
you're playing tonight. Well, have you ever heard of the lady that's the white lady that's the ghost that's rumored about the lake?
The one that the pub's named after.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
actually, this place is
The
named
inn.
after it.
Oh, the inn. Why are we at the pub?
No,
No,
you're
we're at the inn.
You went to the White Lady. That's the name of the inn.
Oh, right, yeah, the inn. Of course, of course, that's what I meant.
He's been day drinking.
Better than night drinking.
He's something is getting away from him today.
Well, do you know why this place is named the White Lady?
Yeah, we were told by the old lady. She's not the white lady.
Kind of turns and looks at it like, she is old.
Yeah.
She's not the white lady.
No.
She's the one that makes it always winter and never Christmas.
Something to do with the ships and the lake.
No, there's rumor had it that a lady was married to a very wealthy man, and the man was obsessed with the wealth and kept hiding it from her.
Mm-hmm.
And he disappeared, and she went to look for him in the lake and died.
Tragic.
And that spirits still haunt the lake, and every now and again you hear of a howling ghost.
And maybe she got
Tonight.
the Duegar.
Mm.
Scared them.
Sounds like a witch hunt by the mainstream media.
You're not allowed to have that beer. Well,
We
I'm
need to
holding,
indict Yeti.
I'm holding a seance later tonight.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys would like to come?
Yes.
Like after
Yeah,
the
okay,
show.
we'll skip the show. We'll skip the show.
Yeah.
We're all over this.
Well, if it's late tonight, that's perfect. They say it's
If you wanted to have it during the show, we could do it. Easily do it.
guys are busy. I respect his trade. It's not great, but it's good.
Wait, aren't you also a musician?
No, I'm more of a storyteller.
Oh, really?
I play a little too, but it's not my main thing. Anyways,
You're a slam poet?
That was
Yeah,
a hard
we-
no.
No.
I'm holding a seance tonight to see if we can call upon the White Lady.
Yes.
So if you guys are interested later tonight, after the show, it's okay. I'll wait for you guys, but because there's not many guests here.
Here in the main hall here.
Yeah, we'll go over to the other side of the room.
Is it like a Ouija board, or how does the seance work?
There's like a little room with a table in it.
We'll hold hands.
Cut their wrists and put
Well,
blood
no,
into them.
more like we'll put out like
We could use good
bits
blood.
and things.
Candles.
Candles will work. We'll have some incense.
Do you need a sacrifice?
Tarot cards.
We'll be okay. Trust me. It's okay. I've got it under control.
'Cause I could go get a dog.
No, we can sacrifice a goat. We're gonna have extra goats by the end of the show.
I could sacrifice a goat during the show.
Yeah,
That's the most metal thing ever.
I'll fight the head off a goat during the show. That's my plan.
Just the head.
While I'm suckling the teats.
Oh god. Oh, what's more disturbing?
No.
It's all disturbing. Teeth, milk flowing down one, blood the other.
One teeth.
Oh god.
Yeah, no totally has one teeth.
It's so salty.
So disturbing.
Anyways, I'll meet you guys back here tonight after the show.
We might just wait here.
Yeah, we can
The whole
just skip
night.
the show. This sounds important.
We can split the party.
What are we trying? What are we attempting to accomplish with
Well, I
this?
want to try and contact her.
Okay.
I've attempted like once a week. I get an opportunity. I feel like the timing is right.
You're not one of those fake guys that take money from people, are you?
But I do take money.
Oh,
Well-
that's okay then.
Wait, we have to pay
No,
to be part?
no.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if he wants to give me, I'll accept his money.
As long as you're not fake.
I'm not fake. He'll like punch you in the kneecap.
I hand you 10 gold.
Perfect.
I also punch him in the kneecap.
Gold. Smoke.
And he like looks at you. He's like
Was
he
that
like
party
walks over
money?
to Maximus and just like punches him in the knee. 10 gold.
Yeah, that's
What
fair.
are you punching me for?
Pay the man, Max.
That's not how it works.
I'm gonna punch him in the knee.
You're gonna punch me in the knee.
Yeah,
You're gonna bend down and just punch him in the knee.
I'm gonna charge fist
Hey,
the other
man.
halfling and
Ready.
walk straight
Yeah.
forward.
So they're the same height.
I'm gonna
Oh,
punch
then
Quincy
have
in the knee.
Yeah.
You didn't say it's a
I
halfling.
did.
Yeah, he did.
Hmm.
You punch him in the knee. He's like,
Do we just get a
what the
ball?
fuck?
10 gold.
He hands you 5. Fuck off. I'm working.
I punch Yeti in the knee.
Okay.
Punch you back
Punch
and just punch me in the knee.
It just, I heal you by 2 hit points.
Negative damage.
Negative damage. Oh yeah, it's your strength mod.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that just realigned my knee.
You're like, oh, I haven't got that one back.
You punched me.
It's been bugging me for days.
When I slipped on the ice there, it tweaked it a bit, but yeah,
You got unlimited healing.
you didn't know you were a chiropractor.
Chiropractics, yeah.
So you guys have a bit of time before the show. Ronaldo's downstairs. He's getting the room ready.
Maximus will play a little song on his flute. Just a little warm up.
Jazz flute.
And if you guys listen and you hear and you enjoy the little song that I'm playing, then if you roll hit dice, you can roll extra d6.
Oh,
I'm gonna go hunting.
That's what you're.
are you rolling or do we each roll?
No, you roll.
You roll an
D6
extra
if
d6
you-
if you use
If you
hit
use
points.
hit points.
I get 3
Hit
temporary
dice.
hit dice.
No, you
No, it's
don't
not
get temporary
temporary.
hit points. It just increases your.
If you roll hit dice
To
on
short
this
rest.
short
We're
rest,
taking a short rest. If
you can roll an extra.
Oh, I see what you're saying. We have a short rest.
I
Yeah.
didn't say it was
I know.
inspiring.
All right.
Everyone's used to using.
I know. They just
Is
want
this place where we are,
the
are
inspiration.
right now, do they serve food?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the Wet Trout and see if they need more.
Was
game.
anybody down hit points from the battle?
No.
Well, maybe Smoke was.
Oh yeah, I'm down
Yeah.
quite a bit.
So, if you roll hit dice, roll them.
I don't listen.
What do you tell the group?
Oh, I'm just gonna go to the Wet Trout and see if they want me to collect some game or something. Go for a hunt. Get my primal going, you know?
Take Smoke with you.
No, he gets lost.
I'm always telling you, you guys need to get out more and do things together.
Why?
For bonding.
Ooh, 26. That's fine. 31.
31. That's almost all my hit points.
Yeah, me too.
You gained 31.
I
hit
gained
points?
31.
Well, he has a
D4.
maximum of 65.
I was doing 4 hit
Yeah.
dice and I made it 5. So I'm at 65. There we go.
Right, but you don't get a fifth hit die. You just get an extra d6.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just. Well, then I did 5 hit dice because I have 5 hit dice.
Yes. Well, you can
I'll
do
use
that.
I'll use up all my hit dice. And I didn't use your d6.
Well, shove it then.
I'm gonna go to the Wet Trout and just say to the guys there, like,
Do you want somebody to join you in here?
if you're bored, you can join, I guess.
What are you doing, Eddie?
I'm going hunting.
Hunting at the Wet Trout.
No, I'm gonna go to the Wet Trout, and I'm gonna ask them, like, if I go hunting for game, will you use the food tonight? Maybe I'll get a free meal out of it.
Prince is gonna
Whatever.
stay here and hunt for Wet Trout.
That's Dusty Trout.
Wrinkled trout.
Might be a blowfish.
Might need some descaling, but
Maximus just practice ready,
I
getting ready for the
don't
show.
like Yeti going by himself, so I'll try.
Or is there like a food bank type situation in this town? People
No.
that need help?
Well, isn't there the place where they had all the goats?
That's the stable.
It's like a food bank.
I want to ask
I
the
had to say,
innkeeper
goat milk
lady
bank.
Yeah.
who could use a steer or something in this town. If I was to go hunt, who could use fresh meat? A family that could eat.
I could.
Are you like hard up for stuff? Like, is there like a family that is down
Sure.
on their luck or
Yeah.
something? You're a family that's down on your luck?
Absolutely. Do you want me to roll persuasion?
No, I don't believe her.
Okay.
Fiance in. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Wet Trout then.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you.
You've got a cat following you, Yeti.
I'll be a dog soon.
Just swiping at his read.
What are you doing, Ponto?
I'm gonna help.
We know what Quincy's
I'm
doing.
gonna help Maximus practice and go over my my various visuals for tonight and make sure
Okay.
that I'm ready and I'm prepared. Cues and
Before I leave, I do hand Quincy my sock off my tail and say, if you need to use this,
Okay.
just put it on the door handle.
This is protection.
There you go.
It doesn't move. It rolls in.
This is my rod of immovability.
Yeah.
Rod of crunching.
Dude, come on.
His bedazzled sock. Crunchy rod.
So you walk into the Wet Trout. There's a couple of people at the table. A barkeeper behind. He's like, "Oh, you're back. Good to see you, boys.
I have
What are you here for?"
a question for you. I'd like to go hunting, but I don't like to waste any meat.
Sure.
If I was to find some game of some kind, can I bring it to you guys and you would make use of it?
I'm sure the kitchen can work with whatever you find.
Okay, great.
Would you give it free to the people who need it?
No.
Hey,
I mean, we'll pay you for the game you find.
And then you can use that money to find the individuals who
You're not
need-
there.
Hey, what's in there?
No, you're not.
No. You thought you were there earlier, but now you're not.
I'm thinking this to myself.
Man, it'd be a great idea if you could like sell the meat.
hey, Smoke.
Yes.
Guidance.
Is it a save? I can't remember how that works.
Yeah, I think he has to make it.
Messing with it.
Intelligence? Oh, that's my strength.
Intelligence save based on my DC.
Oh, 17. Fuck off.
Whoa, what's my spell save?
Motherfucker!
Okay, Smoke. Guidance.
I just grabbed the reed when it fails the first time.
No, you don't get to do that.
I grabbed the reed.
It's not written in the rules.
I grab it. I'm pouncing. I'm a pouncer.
All right, well that's a
Woo!
scrabble check or
Let's
something.
do this, buddy. I rage.
Rage?
Bonus action rage.
What are you talking about? No, beat that bitch. What is that? Athletics?
All right. We got it.
Embrace the chaos.
What you
with
got?
the river.
Yeah. What do you get?
Oh, what do you got? I got one higher than you.
Yeah, I got one higher than you.
Hang on. I gotta see what I get on
You get advantage on your athletics checks when you rage.
I don't get any bonus.
I
No,
don't think
but
so.
you get advantage.
Damage bonus.
22.
22.
Rollies.
Meet or beat. So you win, right? Because he started it.
What? No, you both
No,
got
no.
22?
Yeah,
And this is contested.
athletics. Yeah.
So you gotta roll again.
So I succeed, I think,
No,
because you.
on a
Because the
grapple check,
defender
if
wins,
you need
right?
It's if nobody wins.
Defender wins.
I think the
Defender
raid,
wins on a
roll
die.
these.
the raid falls to the ground.
player
and the
versus
Duegar
player,
runs
it's
off with it.
rollies.
Fuck.
Roll a game.
Roll
Only
again.
a single die.
What?
Yeah.
I'm racing.
Roll.
Yeah.
It's a straight roll. It's rollsies.
16.
Oh, rolls is okay. Oh.
It's the luck of the die.
Okay, guidance again. Intelligence save.
I gotta use digital dice. That'll help me.
Now, does he get guidance on this save?
No, I don't cast guidance anymore. I cast,
13?
no, that fails.
Oh, fuck.
So you're. What is it that happens? He's
Just
dazed for a
distracted.
minute or something?
It's just
I
like
pounce on your
concentrating
thing and grab
No,
it.
you're distracted for a minute.
No, I grab it.
on the rod. Like that's the point
I grab
of
the
it.
rod.
You don't get to grab the
I'm
rod.
grabbing the rod.
It's not your turn.
I'm just batting at it.
He's distracted
Like a
by
cat on a
playing
toy.
with
I
the
just
toy.
I bend it and
You're
just
supposed to daze him or something.
I chew on it.
No, it distracts. me.
All right. Well, I'm leaving. Keep up. And then I turn into a wolf and run away.
I run after you.
Okay, I move at 50.
I move at 45.
That's faster than 50.
That's faster than 15?
I throw some caltrops in front of you.
No, it's too late. You're due days.
No. You can make a survival check as, I guess, a druid.
I'm a survivor. Ain't gonna give up. 20.
About a couple miles outside to the east of East Haven, you cross over a flowing river that's iced over. Smoke is barely keeping up with you. He's kind of losing ground a
Definitely
little
falling
bit.
behind.
But you every time you pause, he catches up. He doesn't get a breath. He just keeps running.
As soon as I arrive, you take off after your rest.
Exactly. You guys run for probably an hour. You can make a Constitution check.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, motherfucker.
You find a small, kind of like
Natural 20 for
Yep.
28.
you keep
Wow.
running. You are like, I am on the.
I think I catch up to him.
No, you're still falling behind.
You think you do.
You think you do because you're lightheaded.
You're on the runner's high.
Yeah.
You find a bit of game, but it's pretty weak. It's small. It's kind of withered.
With a 20?
It's gamey.
I thought that was his constitution to make.
No, that was
I thought it was his
Survival?
survival.
20. Oh wow.
You found game, which
Total
is impressive because you're in the middle of like a snowscape. There's no trees.
It's a very cute little game you caught the Yeti.
Was it?
You can't breathe.
That's so cute.
No, it was kind of like a small deer-looking creature.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and find something?
You can't breathe.
You're just heaving.
He's
But
here
you
to help
thought
you
you
carry
kept up.
the.
Yeah, he can carry it back.
I'm gonna go look for something too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attempt to catch this thing. Or
You've caught
I
it.
caught it. Okay, great. Perfect. I head back.
Nope.
You look around to find something. You're staring there, and Yeti's grabbed the
I'm just looking around.
deer and just like, oh, there's nothing here. And then you look over, and Yeti's like 200 feet that way, dragging the deer. Just like walking
Wait
back.
for me! And I chase after him.
So, about you guys are gone for roughly 3 hours, I would say, in full time. During that time, Quincy and the owner of the inn are getting to know each other again.
Oh, no.
Is there a sock in the door?
Ask the good man with the saw.
I threw the sock out the window.
My favorite sock?
Yeah, you've lost your sock. Again.
His sock cannon?
Yeah, it's sock cannon.
Sometimes.
Oh.
Goes from this tail to this tail.
That's how it stays white. What is Ponto and Maximus? You guys are practicing, I assume?
Yep.
Sure, you can make a performance check. Same with you.
Okay.
Or tinkering.
Tinkering
using
check?
your tools. Are you not Ponto?
The light show.
This is a performance, but it's not. We're not performing for anyone. We're
No,
just,
but you're practicing.
We're practicing. Maximus got a 22.
Sounding pretty good.
Dirty 20.
Looking great. Great pairing of
I'm
talents
feeling
right
good.
now.
I'm feeling good, Ponto. I mean, if only the rest of the band put in just as much dedication as you do to putting on a solid show. I mean, maybe we should just go as a duo. You know, I hear that, you know, this bard, Simon and Garfunkel, they did a real good duo for so many years. I mean, we could be like Maximus
You could be a rock
and
and you could be an island.
we could be Maximus and Ponto.
That is an idea.
Call it RP.
Your hype man would be really upset though. He'd really let Smoke down if you took away his job.
Yeah, I guess.
I just think that we need to figure out like how we're actually helping it.
I think Smoke just needs more direction. Because, like, when you just let him loose up there, he just tends to do crazy stuff. Like, whatever comes into his head.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, how do I not?
I was trying. Oh yeah.
I think they just need a little bit more direction. I mean,
Yes.
One day.
we're a group and we'll help you. We get that you're going city to city, but why is it important that you get these? And like, what are you gonna do when you get to join this guild? And maybe they just don't know why you're doing it. That's why they're not taking it seriously all the time.
Oh well,
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. He'd probably help you out if you really laid it out for him. You're not here. You're the hype man. You already do what you do. We just need to figure out how to focus you.
Well, you're giving compliments to Yeti.
We're trying to get Yeti back on the path
Uh-huh.
to not burn everything down and get rid of the rocks.
Uh-huh. Try to get him back on the wagon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like an
Insurrection.
insurrection.
January 6th, man. I'm gonna wear my shaman outfit. It's gonna be great.
So, I mean, everyone has their roles, and, if we all work together, then we can put on a much better show. And, I mean, this is all leading up to Frozen Man that we're going to throw in Turlemane. I have real good high hopes for that. I mean, with all this practice, and, hopefully I get the support of the guild. I mean, this could be a whole new world opening up. You're not there.
You didn't see that coming?
You might just need to tell them that, I know that humble isn't really your thing, but you might need to be humble, and you might need to let them know that you do need their help and that
Humble? What is this word?
they can be part of this.
Humble?
I know.
I gotta look that up later.
It's a good opportunity for you to make the band that you need.
Well, yeah, I mean, really,
You're an inspiring leader. Inspiring.
I mean, I'm applying for the guild, but I mean, I don't know if they'll let the whole band in, but I suppose if I can get on as a guild member, then I mean, I
You
can
let
pick
me in,
and
don't let
choose.
anybody in.
I can pick and choose who I want as a part of my band, and then I'll be able to go back to Waterdeep, and I'm playing all the big shows, all the big taverns, and like it'll be great.
And we want to help you be a part of that. And if that's what your goal is, like I say, you just lay it out to them. Let them know what you need from them.
Just can't stop being a cabinet maker. Just
Well, as long as tonight's show goes good, I mean, I really need to impress Colin. I think I got just the number to do it.
You're not there.
I know. I just spit on the snowball. I spit on the snowball.
it's a little bloody.
Maybe I should talk to Colin before the show. Maybe if he knows what my intentions are ahead of time, then maybe he'll look on the show a little more favorably, or he'll pay more attention to us.
I mean, if you think so, like if this entire thing is a resume builder for you to
Definitely,
be able to apply
yeah.
to it, like it can't hurt just talking to him.
Yeah, I wonder how I could get an audience with him.
I mean, we know where he walked out of the doorway to go.
Yeah, it was upstairs at the
Wet Trout.
Wet Trout. That's not the Wet Trout.
No, so they changed it back to the world map.
Okay.
Back to
It might be a good place to start.
Okay, so why don't we go over to the Wet Trout, and maybe he's around. I could talk to him before the show.
Yeah.
Get your mouth
Yeah,
up.
try it.
I'm trying to find it.
If we're done practicing, if you're ready.
Well, I feel good. I mean, I'm ready. I mean, if I can roll like this for the concert, I mean, it's gonna be a rocking show.
Yeah, we got it. What could go wrong?
Bam, 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 bam.
That seems like a good place to take a break.
Before someone starts singing.
Yep. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay.
That would be
Smart.
great.
And we're back.
And we're back. In Icewind Dale.
I'll come with you when you guys go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can smuggle in your suitcase.
Yeah, I'll just take.
They'll open the gate. What the fuck is this? And they'll let the other man go.
What do you have stuffed in your cheeks, sir?
No.
You distract them with that, but it's really up your ass.
No, it's just a fun stick. I don't want that one back. That's just for you.
We're gonna,
Like when I pull up in my
I guess
truck.
you're not back yet.
we're gonna burn that luggage.
No, like I'll pull up. Like I've got to go on the tarmac side, so I have to go through security in my work truck.
Yeah.
Every time I go through security, I really dislike the people who do security at our airport. And they're always like, "Oh, I need your license, your registration, photo ID," and they're like, "We gotta check your truck, and you have to scan your fingerprints in case you touch explosives." I said, "Make sure you shove that stick right inside the tank and get a good sniff in there, because you know we're smuggling explosives in here." And they'll kind of stare at
said
me.
that?
Oh yeah. And they'll be like, they'll look at me and they're like, "What?" And I said, "It's a shit truck. Like, what do you think I'm doing here? Fun?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go service the toilet that's across right there. Let me fucking through, please, and I'll get out of your hair." Like, "No, we have proper procedure." "I know you do. I just try to leave."
I can produce a blue flame out of my truck.
No, I cannot. I can produce green fluid.
Oh, green fluid. Okay.
Green fluid.
Great.
In a large volume.
That's right.
Yes. They did not find it as funny as I thought it was.
I feel like I need to stop and
Yeah, stop. Start over.
I don't care.
Start over.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
All right, I'll just edit it.
You don't know.
That is not going to happen. You better just stop.
I edit everything.
Just stop, start it.
I go through every verb and syllable,
No.
making sure it's just right.
So you guys find yourselves all back at the White Lady Inn, prepping for the night. Hours have passed. Dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk up to Maximus and say, "So what's the plan tonight, Maximus?"
I'm going for dinner at the Wet Trout. I think we'd get a free meal maybe out of this deer that they took. Did they?
They
Are we
took the
playing
deer.
at the Wet Trout or at the inn?
No, you're playing at the Wet Trout.
Oh.
You're at the White Lady Inn.
Yeah.
That's where
Everyone's
you
there.
sleep.
Everybody's there.
Everybody's there. You're eating and playing at the Wet Trout.
Let's go have dinner.
Sounds good. Maximus, I know. Is there anything you want to say before we play tonight, or what do you want us just to wing it? I can wing it.
I'll do it solo tonight.
Have you prepared a solo?
I will.
I mean, Ponto and I were practicing.
Yeah, we were too. Yeah.
You and Smoke did some practice?
Yeah.
Can you show us what you practiced?
You want
Right.
to roll deception?
No.
I flushed out the deer and he stabbed it in the neck.
Well, we could see what comes out in his...
It's more of a not sound, but it's more of like a virtual play kind of thing. You know, it's what do you call it? The expressive dance, killing a deer.
You and Smoke and Yeti did an expressive dance together.
And we're practicing for when we do it to the goat tonight on stage.
Are you... You don't
Don't
have
look
a
at
goat.
me.
You're bringing goats?
Oh, you did what? Don't worry.
Be happy.
Be happy, Maximus. I'm going to make it so good for you tonight. That guy's gonna have his head up your ass so far instead of the other way around.
And Smoke's gonna have his head up the goat's ass.
So far.
So far.
So
Instead of the other way around.
All right. Well, I don't know. I didn't check this one off to say that I've used it, so I'm going to use it again, and then I'll check it off. But I'll say to the guys, there is always light. If only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it.
You've been watching Hallmark movies again, Maximus?
Yeah, it was on pay-per-view last night in my room.
You haven't used that one.
I don't know. I didn't mark it off, so.
Okay, thanks for that, Maximus.
If you're brave enough to be it, then you can get on stage with me and you can really let your light shine.
Okay, I think I get a goat, and I put him in a Hawaiian shirt, and then I just play a flute, and I will walk around him.
Put the light, we could light it on fire.
A goat?
Yes.
That's cruel.
You're going on after me, right? Not before me. I'm going to
With
play
you.
my song
Yeah,
first.
you open for me.
Yeah, I think that I need to at least set out a good example
Maximus,
before everything goes and we get
How
run
can-
out of the building.
how can we incorporate goats into our plate, into our...
I just told you, we put him in a Hawaiian shirt, and I walk around him with a flute.
With a flute.
Yeah.
What's a Hawaiian shirt?
Is Yeti going to wild shape
It's
into
actually
a goat?
Chalted shirt.
shirt?
Jolted shirt, yeah.
Chalted. We may have some goats here tonight, so we need to utilize them to their fullest extent.
I don't see how goats are going to help us.
Don't you have songs about goats?
No, I
I'm gonna be
don't.
flipping through notes of like practicing and like what we're doing in different shows, and I'm like, I don't think we're ready for livestock in shows.
This is not the goat show.
It could be a shock value.
We're all stars now. In the goat show.
Are you sure you're not the bard?
There you go. Maximus, what do you want to do?
Well, I prepared a song about, well, I don't want to spoil it. I mean,
Oh, no. Alright, well, you just perform then. Because my goat idea got shut down.
did I have time to meet with Colin before the show tonight? Or is he unavailable?
Roll a d4.
A D4.
Four.
Yeah.
I got 1.
Ooh.
Okay. No.
I got
Oh.
2 on a 20. Why are you rolling D20s?
Because it's the same as a D4.
Well, it goes also
Goes that high anyway.
Mike just pick up any die and roll.
When the DM asks him to roll a D4, he picks up a D20 confidently.
I only see those short
Alright.
numbers anyways. Colin is not available.
Alright, not available. That's too bad. Okay, so is it like
Yeah, it's time to go.
it's time for a
It's go
show?
time.
It's go time. Go time.
We're gonna have dinner first, so.
It's eating time, and then
Yeah, let's get some meals.
you walk over to the Wet Trout. There's a little bit of like background music being played. You can see the Dragonborn is
Do I notice any goats around there?
no.
No,
What you
goats.
do notice?
What the fuck are you drinking there, that blue shit over there?
It's water glass. The glass.
I thought Art poured that for you.
No, it's straight alcohol. Ethyl alcohol.
All right.
Yeah, you see dog sleds outside. No goats.
Does it have a little tassel on it?
Some of them have tassels.
Oh no.
It's going to be a great night.
Did everyone get their hit points? Or I mean,
How many?
you weren't inspired by my Hallmark movie quote?
I still have mine from last time.
How many?
No, you can't still have them from last time.
I never lost them.
Only
went to sleep?
for 24 hours or whatever.
Yeah, they only last
we
2.
got them before we started the fight with the dwarves.
Got
Did I
them in the
do-
morning. It's the same day.
Oh,
It's the same
Oh, but
day.
Smoke would have lost his because
I didn't do it, so I didn't take the temp in the morning. But I took it this time, huh?
Good.
So how many do I get there, buddy boy?
9.
9.
9!
I did all that for his 9
Yeah.
point.
I had to listen to that
Yeah.
for nothing. I don't have any temp.
You get 9.
Smoke will be the light.
You see Nimitra behind the Dragonborn, the whitish Dragonborn. You can see she is slinging drinks and talking to people.
I'll get 2 of those.
It's like, oh, boys, you're back again. Oh, 2 people. Thank you again for the deer. It's much appreciated.
Yeah.
It's not looking great, but
You're welcome.
thank you for the deer. It's much appreciated.
Yeah.
Your meals, they're on me tonight.
Oh, that's excellent.
oh, sweet.
Good deal. Just my meal, right? Or everyone?
Your meals.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's awesome.
on me.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Hey, Yeti, do you think you could order me a dinner? I got you last time.
No, you didn't. I had to pay you for that.
No, I had to pay you for that.
No, he docked my
I punched Quincy in the
party
knee.
loot.
You fucked Quincy in the knee.
I feel like this is happening again.
Roll damage.
Oh no!
He crumbles
There
there.
goes the 10 hit points.
We won't need them.
Do I use my claws?
I don't know. You tell me.
I guess just the.
You said punch.
Yeah, it said. So it's rolled it.
You hit.
It's not roll to hit.
okay.
It's roll for damage.
All right.
Roll for damage.
5
roll for
points.
damage. It's your strength.
1 plus strength mod.
So that is. Oh, sorry, 2.
Hey!
It's so
What kind of asshole hits an old man?
You guys walk in, you can see there's a couple of tieflings over there, and they're all chatting about. There's a couple of dwarfs at another table.
Do we see Toriel?
I don't know. There's humans at another table. It's fairly full.
Nimitra, what time are Maximus and the miners on tonight?
You looks like you guys are. She pulls out a ledger. 8 o'clock is slated. You've got a couple of hours.
8 o'clock. Okay.
That's a pretty good time. That sounds like you're the head. We are the head.
Well, he's opening for me. We agreed to that already.
Nimitra's like puzzled. It's like, who's playing? Like, I
It's
thought
Maximus
you were
and the
on-
miners.
It's a goat show.
Yeah, we call it the goat show.
The greatest of all time.
That's what goat means.
Okay, who the fuck is playing tonight?
The goat show.
It's Maximus and the miners
Do you want to leave your
featuring the Goat Show.
Okay, so you're playing?
Yes.
Just you.
Well, me and my band.
Who is your band?
And the goats.
This crew right here.
Okay,
We have a surprise in our performance. I'll just say that.
so you're all on the stage at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
She's like, oh.
Why does this matter? What is this?
Do you have like a livestock entrance?
No,
where do we-
no, we
in the
have
back?
we have an entrance that livestock come through. Oh wait, you just came through it.
That's racist.
That is a little bit. But I like the joke. I appreciate the joke.
Livestockish.
It's livestockish.
Anyways, your meal is on me tonight. Thank you for the deer.
You're welcome.
Game.
We were a team. We hunted that deer down as a team. And I could.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
behind
you were that
I was.
person followed me the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was
I
you.
picked up all the bits that fell off the deer when you're dragging it.
Oh, the
I ate them all,
Shit.
but
The poop that came out.
Yeah.
Dear shit.
that's shit.
Yeah.
Ah.
They naturally defecate after you kill them. FYI.
It wasn't.
It wasn't kibble.
Smoke feels like,
No, it
Smoke
wasn't
feels like he
kibble.
had a
I
good berry.
very, yeah. You reaction shit yourself.
Fine fiber though.
I'm gonna get a
going to
table
run,
and then I'm gonna lay out all my Charlotte rocks out on the table.
How many?
50 pounds of Charlotte rock.
You didn't give them back.
will
That's right, you did.
They didn't talk to us.
That's
true,
right.
they
They
didn't.
didn't get back to us.
So
Yeti, look at all those pretty rocks.
Wow, look at these rocks. If I was a dwarf, I'd be all over this.
Oh shit.
And you get a few looks from other people who are like, kind of like,
Woo! Magic rocks.
Were you trying to sell stuff in the tavern?
What?
I'm
No, not selling it.
I have my dinner on my lap because it's just rocks on the
Yeah,
table.
no, I just.
Trying to eat.
Do you think if we killed the dwarves in here, we'd get money?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Only if they're.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Wow!
Oh!
Never failed, Ray. Never.
Ray! What the hell?
What the fuck, man?
You're not allowed listening to that fox anymore.
You put your fox back in the hole. What a foxhole.
The comments of Yeti do not reflect the comments of Perilous Pursuit. And I'm still not gonna edit it out. But I should.
You should.
You got me almost editing. That's how mad I am.
Look what you made me do. Almost made me do.
You almost made me work more.
One of these days.
When are we gonna stream live?
Never. That's when that's gonna happen. Never.
You can't, man.
That's when
When Ray DMs, that's when it's streaming.
That's when the black SUVs and the helicopters show
That
up.
drone fucking spike on us.
So
That might be the winner. After 20,000.
Nimitra sends over your server and she's like, oh, I'm supposed to gather some orders. Do you guys need anything to drink? She told me your meal is free tonight.
Thank you.
I have some good
Guys,
I'll have a
goat
meat.
milk, mead.
Do you have any glasses with like a little umbrella and a little fruity drink?
I'll ask Nimitra for... I heard her tall glass umbrella, right?
That's correct. Not the big one, because that would just tip.
Fruity drink.
Got it.
Mead, please.
Good, thank you.
Are we ordering food now or just drink?
Yeah, we've got a platter that kind of has like some potatoes, some deer, freshly cooked, a little bit of bread. That's kind of what's fresh.
I'll have the deer entree.
Sounds good. It's 1 gold for everything.
Great.
1, 2, 3,
You
4
got that
gold.
Maximus out of the party gold?
Well, you already gave you the party gold, or your share of the party gold.
Well, you have my party gold. too.
Yeah, I cover yours, no problem.
Well, it's 1 gold, so it's all for us.
Oh, it's 1 gold each, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Yeah, I go for the deer.
She collects your money, walks back, hands the money. You can see this interaction between this younger dwarven woman talking with Nimitra, and she kind of like looks at it in this conversation, and then pointing at Quincy, and then she's like, "I'll see what." You kind of see the hands in the air. A few minutes goes by, some drinks appear, some goat's milk. Fairly warm.
One of them drinking Quincy.
Two meads, and actually, what did you order?
Just
Another mead. Sure. And then this tall cylindrical drink, and it's kind of like weird colors, and like this little tiny like piece of wood in it. Kind of looks like an umbrella, but not very good.
A little leaf.
Yeah.
Quincy, are you done with my sock now?
Yeah.
Did it go good?
I blew it right off out the window.
You knocked his socks off!
You know what? I got to say respect on that one.
Well, Nelda, you are pretty good.
You blew it out the window. I mean, maybe you're the goat.
We will have a goat on stage tonight.
That's what she said.
That's bad.
You old goat.
I'm sure that's what she meant. The greatest of all time.
This is the first time you all as a party are hearing about this.
Oh, congratulations, Quincy.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I thought you were going to hold up till Jolt.
Why the fuck would I hold on?
I don't know.
His balls are getting blue.
Yeah,
You're not gonna live long enough to get the jolt anyway, so.
that's
Yeah, you
true.
never know. I could drop dead any minute now.
You got that.
It's the opportunities while you get them.
Right.
Your meals come big plates with game and potatoes and bread,
Oh yeah.
pools of gravy.
So good.
This is quite affordable. You know, like here at the Wet Trout is better than in Brinchander.
They got the meat for free.
Yeah, it's true. Well, should we I gotta pop out for a smoke.
Okay.
All right, I'll join you.
Well, do you smoke? Smoke?
Well, you said you're gonna pop out for me.
Well, you knew, like, I mean, I gotta light up.
Well, I'm cold, so don't burn yourself.
Okay, you wanna come out? We'll go out for a smoke together.
Standing next to you.
We gotta go outside.
Cold.
Okay.
How come you're never cold like I am?
Well, you know, I run hot.
It's freezing out here,
It's not
Maximus.
that cold. You're just weak.
Yeah, you grew up in the mountains. I grew up in the heat.
Yeah, you're
That's
just,
why.
Yeah.
But you didn't grow up in the mountains.
No, I grew up in Waterdeep.
Yeah, so why aren't you cold?
Well, I'm just not a wuss.
How's your hips?
So I'll light up a minor illusion cigarette and I'll take a few puffs. I'll hand it over to Smoke.
I grab it.
There's
You
nothing.
go right through.
There's nothing.
There's nothing there.
But I can minor illusion that it's in his hand. There's nothing there, but I
I
can
try to slap it out of my hand. It's not going away!
Like a booger.
You're not there.
So what did you want to talk about?
Did you guys leave then?
Yeah, we're just outside. We're having a smoke.
I'm right here.
I'm having it. He is smoking. I'm having a smoke.
You're having smoke.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick
Not
smoke.
in that way, of course. We're just friends.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it helps calm my nerves. You know,
I calm your nerves? Well, that's nice of you to say. I always try to make sure that you're calm and relaxed. Everything I do.
remember, Smoke, when you said you would do anything for me?
Here we go.
Oh boy. This is how Epstein started it.
And
too.
I think... Great! Oh my god! I gotta turn this so it doesn't catch you anymore.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
The comments of Yeti do not reflect the comments of Perilous Pursuits.
You have to
You
say
really
that
might
every
be
time.
deaf.
I need to have one of those buttons you just press. I gotta make it more efficient.
You mute him out,
No,
bleep him.
a disclaimer button.
You just need to like pre-record it and just put the views of Ed Yeti do not reflect the views of Team of Perilous Pursuits, mainly me.
Well, Smoke, I think if you can just
Well, I did do those banners and posters for you, so
Yeah.
I think I did everything. I think we
tonight
covered that.
I really would like tonight to go smoothly, and I can't have it go poorly.
It always.
So I
goes
need
good.
you to be on your best behavior and not mess around with Yeti.
What am I messing with Yeti?
Do you understand how big this is for me? Like, I'm performing not just for the Wet Trout and the people of East Haven, but like Colin O'Leary. That's true.
Good on
That's
the
fine.
guy.
Oh, I understand. He's not here. You can do that.
You know I don't like that.
I know you don't like him, but I really need him to like me. And so it would go a long way if you would, suck up to him a little bit.
We're pushing our limits.
Persuasion.
I
Persuasion.
cast suggestion. Suggestion.
Oh god, this is Epstein. Suck up to him.
I don't have suggestion.
I wish I took it, though. I wish I could be a guy like that.
Really? Really? Finish that sentence. No.
No, I don't have suggestion. It would be funny, but I don't have it. I'm a healer, so.
Oh, yeah. Healer.
Well, Maximus, sometimes we disagree in the money and stuff like that, but I do want to see you be successful at what you do.
Do you need a pay raise as a hype man?
No, I
Do
don't
you need
want-
to get paid
I
more?
don't need any money from you. I want to see you successful.
Okay, well,
But I don't agree with how you're doing it with this Colin goof guy.
he's the way into this guild.
And then after that, do you have to deal with him anymore?
Probably not.
Well, okay.
If I get in, then I can go back to Waterdeep. I don't have to deal with him anymore.
So just
Like this one time.
suck up to him
Just
tonight.
this one show. It's got to go good.
This one time.
You do this one thing for me.
Maximus, you're gonna make me regret that promise, aren't you? It will be the greatest of all time.
That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, let's go back in there. Let's do this.
Do it. I will hype you. Hype.
During your little session, you see the speaker of East Haven walking up. Evening, fellows.
Oh, you come for the show.
Figure you're
Speaker of East Haven. Done that? There's a lot of Neths. You know?
I didn't make up the names.
It's almost like we're on the plane of Neth.
Yeah, so good.
Inept.
I mean, you're not far off.
Okay. So, Deneth, I of course call him by name since we're close.
Mr. Wheeler.
Did you find the dwarves at Duegar?
I did. Thank you very much, boys. I'll need a bit of your attention tomorrow morning, if that's all right.
Do we get payment for those two? I mean,
I can give you another 1,000 gold if you'd like. So tomorrow morning's good.
wow, that's quite generous of you.
Just pay Maximus. He holds our money.
Smoke and Maximus share a look.
And like,
You know, for our podcast
I know you
listeners.
like
It's growth. It's growth.
Yes, I like it.
he. All right, yeah, you can do whatever you want with your own money. Yeah, he can hold it. That's fine.
Does he have it here on him to give to me right now?
No.
Okay, we'll get it tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch the show? Because it's going to be out of this
I'm
world.
gonna have a meal. If you guys are planning on online meeting, so be it.
Well, I'm glad you made the special effort to come see us.
We're on at 8. And right now it
Like,
is.
hold,
Oh! It's almost 8!
It's
Damn
a
it.
bit of a coincidence. I know.
He's like just like this.
Jeanette,
Like,
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
yeah.
Let's go in. I put my arm around him and we walk in.
And he's like, oh god, I just needed a meal and a night out.
And we walk in. It's enough!
And he's just like, oh god. Hi everyone, great to see you.
Had to see the Maximus and the miners.
While Smoke's busy with Deneth and entering and having his.
Yeah.
I'll disguise self and come in as Remus.
Yep.
I'll walk over to Nimitra at the bar and I'll wave to her and be like, "Hey, is my table ready?"
Yeah, your table's ready. And she looks over for the server. It's like the corner table's still clear, and she's like, "Yeah, we kept it. There's 2 seats at it for you."
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right here.
And if Colin O'Leary is in the building, he can come join me at my private table.
Sorry, how do you know Colin?
Well, I know it through a friend of mine.
And that friend is. You don't get too many personal requests,
Eris.
right? I'll pass along the message. If
He remembers all these schemes, but he doesn't remember what the fuck we're doing in the fights in the middle of combat.
Just
more
think
like
of combat as a band
yeah.
performance.
I will pass along the message, sir. Thank you again for reserving table. Can I get you? Do you need a fine glass of wine?
Yes, and a bottle.
A bottle.
And 2 glasses.
2 glasses, no problem, sir. If you would you like to pay now or would you like to pay later?
Sure, I'll pay right now.
It's 15 gold. Everything's covered for tonight.
Party gold.
You're not there.
I know.
You're screaming at it. Everybody is enough.
Let's go to our table. I'll get you a goat's
You
milk.
see this kind of like fancy individual walk behind you, and you kind of recognize them.
Fancy.
Yeah,
He's
looks
got
like
fancy
the
pants.
same person that you met.
Who knows us?
Yeah.
Oh no. If she's here tonight, it's gonna be terrible for Maximus.
You see that same individual.
Oh no.
You get ushered to your table. You pay the 15 gold. Within seconds, a fine bottle of red wine is produced that has dust on it, like it's been aged. A piping hot basket of bread appears on your table, and 2 glasses. She uncorks the bottle, pours a little bit, and hands it to you to check to make sure it's okay. Usually you swirl the sniffer, that's fine.
I'm checking for clarity. I'm checking,
She pours the glass and hands
They're
it to you.
looking for exactly. You turn it.
listen to it.
Yes, you listen.
Oy vey.
Hold your eye up to it.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know if Colin's available tonight. He usually keeps his evenings pretty packed with meetings and whatnot, but I'm sure Numitra will pass along your request. Again, thank you for supporting us. Enjoy the show tonight. There's a couple of people on, but
Who's opening?
just a guy by the name of Maximus and the Miners.
Oh.
Is playing tonight.
Oh, I've heard them. They're quite good.
She stops and she's like, "Really? You've heard them?
Oh yeah,
Where did you hear them?"
they played in Brinshander not 3 days ago.
I'll have to let Mitra know. Maybe
Yeah,
that's been around.
I hope you're paying them. They bring in a lot of people.
She looks around and there's like a few empty tables. Oh, yeah, it's
You said it was pretty full, yeah.
So, anyways, thank you again. She rushes off. Meanwhile,
Hey guys, it's the net.
and like,
Hey, tonight!
Beth is like at your guys' table now because she can't
Just have a seat here.
feel. Danath is now
Goat's
sitting there.
milk. Right here.
You see,
Watch this
Yeah.
turtle on rocks, Dan.
and he's like looking. It's like, why the fuck do you have these rocks on your table?
We're trying to attract more deep dwarves.
You may have to eat dinner off your knees. On your lap.
Guys, I appreciate the hospitality. It's nice to be known, nice to be appreciated.
Dinette is gonna pay us a bunch of money tomorrow.
Oh, how
And
much?
for the dwarves? 1,000 gold.
Oh, wow. We actually didn't think you'd pay us anything.
I mean, you guys went above and beyond. Why would I not?
want the rocks?
Bring them to the office tomorrow. I don't
We're
know.
slowly but surely just peeling them away.
You want to hold one for the night?
No, I don't want anything to do with those. I've been told to not to touch
They
them.
make you strong.
No, they don't.
He's
So
very
I'm always
small.
arguing about this.
Yeah, I've been told that they're kind of corrupted.
Really?
It's not true. Only if you're weak.
What if they're correct? What if Ponton is correct?
Well, Ponton.
I'm thinking of the boat. That says Ponton.
I think
During this moment, and you turn, and Deneth is like and exits the tribe.
So then that what?
Oh, what?
And like he's gone. He just like sat
Ponto.
down at a different table.
Are these bad?
Demetra walked over and like
Yes, they're very bad.
No, he doesn't.
We've been told a number of times that they're
By whom?
they're cursed. Everybody. Literally everybody that has looked at the rocks.
Yeah, this is maybe we should just let them take the
But,
rocks.
but none of them give us any reason for it. They all just spread they just fake news.
You need to stop listening to that fox.
I'm going to kick
shut the fox up.
Okay. If Maximus and the miners are called to the stage, Maximus as Remus sitting at his table in the corner,
At the front half.
right near the stage,
Yeah.
is like in view of everyone.
Yeah.
Ponto like goes up next to Remus. He's like, "Oh, sorry, excuse me. I just have to do a little bit of setup here and getting ready for."
I would like to.
Before you do that, I mentioned this might be here tonight. That could be bad for Maximus.
That'll be fine. In fact, I won't.
I'd like to use my major image.
You have another spell slot.
I have 2 slots. Yeah,
This is not Grim Hollow.
that's right. I
Level 5.
use my
Level
major
5.
image to.
How many third level spell slots do you
I have 2 slots. This is my 2nd slot.
You have 2 third level spots.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
So
Yes, burn pants.
no, I'm gonna cast major image
Uh-huh.
to make a Remus illusion,
Okay.
and then I'll drop disguise self and become Maximus and Remus at the table.
Does anyone see
just hold on. Let me
that? As you
unpack this statement.
as you
I-
slide out of
So
Remus?
you're sitting in a chair. You
There's a
cast-
chair next to me.
Yes. So disguise self is concentration, right?
Yep.
Yes.
No, I know.
Yes, it
Disguise
is.
self is not concentration.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. No. Here we go. It's not concentration.
You sure?
I'm sure. I'm looking at it right here.
Okay.
Whatever.
So, I don't have to.
Nope. So you cast major image in
Which
the chair
is concentration.
beside you. So you're casting it
So
in the chair beside you.
everybody watches you cast this
Yeah. There's verbal, somatic components,
and material.
When I cast major image,
which has
there
what
is
kind of
verbal, somatic, and material components.
Yes. So you pull out.
All
big,
of them.
big brew pot going and
No, it's a little bit of fleece I
Double,
rub.
double,
It's a little fleece that I rub
Yeah.
like this. That's it.
Yeah.
He's getting
So
violent.
you rub some fleece, you say some words, and you move your hands in spellcasting fashion.
Right. So Remus is sitting there in the
Yeah.
chair. Remus is moving his fingers like this,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden there's just Remus there, and it's an illusion. So I'm within the illusion.
So you're double Remus. So you're Remus on Remus, right?
I'm
now.
Remus on Remus, but all they see is Remus,
Yes.
and
so
then
you're Remus, just like a 1 millimeter bigger Remus.
yeah.
it's very three-dimensional.
So I'm Remus on Remus, and then I'll drop disguise self, become Maximus,
Yeah.
and then I'll jump to the
Step
chair.
out of
That's
Yep.
when we want to do a perception check.
That's when I'll do the sleight of hand over to the other chair.
Sleight of
Gonna
body.
Sleight of hand out of him.
Yeah. You know, at the most opportune
Gonna
moment
pull
when
out of his Remus.
everybody turns to the stage when they call Maximus and the Miners, and then they all turn to the stage
Which you're at the front of.
with their looking at the stage.
Yes. So in peripheral view,
Yeah.
you're in that.
Yeah, but I'm in that, but I'm just slipping, like, I'm going,
Okay.
Your Remus is showing.
Yeah, exactly. What's everybody's passive?
only
Just-
Yeti can see
yeah.
me.
Not even worth
Only getting
mentioning.
18.
Yours is 18. It went up.
Yeah.
14.
You want me to roll for my sleight?
No, you're gonna roll.
Stealth?
Still.
11.
It's good.
That's me too.
Insight is 14.
I got a 9 for stealth.
Yeah,
So all of us see you.
all of you.
Half of the whole restaurant.
What
Let me see what kind of
It's all
percentage.
part of the show.
That was bad. That was real bad.
10% of the people here see
Do they
a
scream?
person. Yeah, they're like, "What the fuck was
What
that?"
was that about?
And you all see Maximus
Do we
slide out of Remus.
Wow.
That's what happens.
I didn't want to see that.
That's what happens, though. What are you doing? Where's your mind, sir?
Huh? I'm just rubbing my eyes. You're just
Yeah.
sliding out of a guy, that's all. You're the one who said it.
That's what happened.
Okay.
That's what I want to happen. That's what happened. All right.
So now Maximus is sitting beside Remus,
And Remus is
moving and
he's
handing-
moving and he's cheering and clapping, and because I can have him do all the
making
things.
noise?
Yeah, you make
Okay.
noise.
The area that you're using for the image is just around the seat, right? Or you're not using the whole side of the image?
Yeah, I don't have to make it big. I can make it whatever size I need it.
I run up to Maximus. Maximus, like, we have a problem. Eris might be.
That's good.
If she goes on the stage, it's gonna ruin everything.
No. That's good if she's here. She gets to hear me sing.
So she's not playing?
I don't think so.
I'm kind of torn because I wanted to see it, but I don't want to direct your night.
You just make sure that you do your very best in case she is here. You want to make sure that you put on a good show for Eris, right?
I'll do that.
Second.
I would.
Okay, I think they're calling us. I think we need to go up on stage.
All right, I go to the
And
stage.
and Remus is like, yeah, Maximus, go get him, Maximus.
And the miners.
No, he doesn't say that though. I mean, I can't tell Remus what to say.
No.
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 I get up
So-
on the stage.
Smoke gets on the stage.
I resist lifting my loincloth.
I've been
Yes.
working, setting up, waiting for the cue.
I look over at Ponto and I give him the nod. I don't know what it does. I don't know what happens. And
You see
I,
Maximus do it, so it must do something.
yeah, it does something. And I just kind of like do this giant. It's not a daunting roar because I don't want to scare everyone out of the place. So I just do this big roar.
Rawr. And everyone is like, it's like quiet
Thank you
now.
for your attention. I'm glad you're here tonight. This is going to be the greatest of all time. Tonight, you're going to see Maximus and the Miners. I'm telling you, this band is the GOAT.
And when he says that, I cast Conjure Animals. And I conjure 8 fey goats.
And I just look around and my arms just go like this.
And these goats respond to my verbal commands for an
I
hour.
do my
And I tell them to dance and prance around him.
This is the greatest night of all time. It's happening. It's happening.
You see Yetis.
There's the fox! Holy shit, he's been talking to you. There's a fox up in the balcony.
You see like Smoke's eyes start to dilate a little bit as like all these like magical goats are now wandering around you, and he's like,
I'm trying to resist.
after the conversation.
Yeah. And I say, everybody put your hands together for Maximus and the Miners! And I'll walk up to the
and then all the ghosts do this and they go, "Ah!"
And as Smoke's yelling Maximus and the Miners, these lights start coming up from these cubes that I placed across the stage. And it's like the laser show. And then I've been ritually casting...
I hate it when Spencer says, I've been ritually casting.
I've been ritually casting Skyrite. And
fuck me.
like the 4 directions circling the stage, you just can see
Like a banner?
Maximus and the Miners in this like smoke, and the lights from the cubes are like hitting it like it's a whole laser show in this.
It's a smoke show.
Yep, that's my 2nd level spell.
And
I used my third.
So you goad it.
Yep.
So yeah, Smoke does his
I
entrance.
left the stage and I
What did the
leave
goats
it.
do?
They're just standing for a side at the
For
moment,
his side.
leaning down.
Oh. The goats are kneeling.
Yeah,
as
kneeling.
Maximus takes the stage.
Maximus will take the stage and he'll get out his little guitar and he'll start an intro. Ba-da-na, ba-da-da-na-na-na, ba-da-na, da-na-da-da-da-da.
Smoke is liking it.
Clean shirt, new shoes, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Bee's knees, black tie, and I don't even know why. They came a buzzing just as first as they can, 'cause every girl's crazy about a tall dwarf man.
Smoke is here.
You can roll your performance
The
check.
goats are headbanging.
Does he get advantage with that?
No, but you can add this from your.
Oh.
No, you add that die. I've already rolled it.
Oh, the 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, let's add my performance. 15 plus 6.
21.
That's total.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it goes over very well. The whole crowd here is like bopping along to the beat, and like it's like, oh, I've never heard like quite this tune before. And you can see a couple people in the balcony have appeared out of the darkness, and they're watching. The goats are like, everyone's enthralled. These magical goats are kind of like, they've got these beards going.
Like, does he have top here?
You got it, didn't you? You know the song.
I'm a ZZ Top fan. I met him. Backstage.
You went to high school with them?
Yeah.
He's goats are.
I take how much like damage?
That's personal. You keep they're bopping along, and everyone's enthralled with these fey goats that have appeared, and the crowd is into it. Like, really great performance so far.
So far.
Yeah.
One song in.
Yep.
Yeah, so,
Then the rest of the band joins.
That's a Maximus question about this.
Remus is cheering.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, I love this band. I love this band.
It's my cue. I'm coming up.
That's your question. This is your time. You tell me how this event happens.
How it happens. Well, we're just rocking on stage. We're feeling the vibe. I mean, there's many more songs. I won't get into them, but like, you know, we can't let the crowd down, and the crowd's all whipped up. And
Yeah,
so
they're cheering.
we play a few more ZZ Top covers.
Maximus and Ponto spent the afternoon like recording in the dice to be able to get like backup tracks and everything for portions of the song.
Absolutely.
So I'm running around and I'm like off the stage, but running around the stage back and forth, and
Yeah.
activating the dice. And
On the final song, when he's hitting his crescendo, I take out Songo's blade
Oh, no.
and I cast Songo's breath up to the ceiling for the lightning show.
Busts a hole through the roof.
Yeah.
It's only a 15-foot line. It probably touches the ceiling.
So I'm standing behind you, and the lightning just kind of comes out from behind you, reaching up towards the ceiling. So like I'm kind of hidden behind you.
Nice. Like Rammstein.
Dumas.
What is Quincy doing during this time? Are you interrupting? Are you sitting at the table?
I think he's probably falling asleep. He had
Okay.
a pretty active day.
I'm not gonna lie, that seems pretty on point.
Yeah.
He's like, you like the sound music comes on and you're like holding your drink up.
Oh, your drink is vibrating in the water, and you're just
just in the booth,
from the
frothing in
base.
your mouth.
Yeah.
But the song goes by well. Your set goes fantastic. The crowd is into it. From your point, with the lights and everything going off, you can't see too much just from your perspective. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, you want another
performance?
song?
No, I don't need another song. I'm saying it goes well.
Okay, I think that, as long as, Maximus is putting on a good show, he's feeling good, it's happening, he'll take off one of his scarves and he'll throw it to Remus in the crowd, and Remus will just, Remus grabs the scarf, he's holding on to it.
No, he doesn't. No. He's an illusion.
He can't grab it. It falls through.
He tries to grab the scarf.
He turns translucent.
He tries to grab it. Maybe someone else wrestles it from his hand.
No, I think it falls through.
He gets to L like a gust of wind and it falls on the table. You did not think that through.
No, I didn't.
I think it made an illusionary version of the scarf appear in his hand as it fell through him.
There we go.
You should have done. You should have had the frickin' tentacle come out of the stage.
The tentacle?
Yes.
That's a
I've only got two third level spells, and they're both spent.
That spell.
Major image?
No,
Still need to bite the head off of the goat.
Oh. I tried
Arms of Hadar.
on the fake ones.
They're not
They're
fake.
not fake.
Oh no!
No, they're fake goats.
They're fake goats. They are real goats.
You could milk them.
You should try it.
I count the udders.
You could
They're
milk.
not illusionary. They're
They're not illusionary.
I look for one with more than one udder.
You find 6.
Udders?
I hold it up.
The others are up.
No, the whole goat. I'm holding it over my
Okay.
head.
This is the goat! This is the goat!
But yeah, your performance goes well. You do a couple more songs. The crowd is into it.
And he's got a goat that he's playing like a bagpipe. It's like
I don't want to hear about that. Or I smoked up to a goat. You're blowing into the goat?
Nah, it's not making any sound.
But it goes.
There's a little milk dribbling down my chin.
It's
I counted the udders.
You guys have a great evening. Maximus finishes his performance, gets back off of the stage.
That sounds like incredible.
Yeah, it went so good. Smoke, I can't thank you enough.
Wait, we worked as a team, all of us.
We did.
Yenny did the goat thing. Quincy stayed asleep. And planted the light show with the smoke and the banners and
Oh,
my God.
you guys, I couldn't be happier.
I think Eris has some competition.
Oh, I have you guys to thank.
That is the nicest thing that you've ever said to Maximus.
Is it?
yeah, why did you say that?
Well, now I don't know now.
I mean, you're part of the band, right? Like, we're all on the same team here.
I do feel like I'm in the band now.
So, did we attract any dwarves doing that? That was the point of this. Did we attract any dwarves?
No.
Well,
Now that we spent all our spell slots,
this is a
all
fairly-
our items,
Yeah.
bonuses,
Yeah.
actions,
It's
we're ready. We're ready to fight.
It's okay. We won't get attacked on the way back to the White Lady.
Quincy's halfway
Twice.
through a long rest. That'll be fine.
True statement.
He hasn't spent any of his spell slots, so his long rest just negates his 10 hit points.
Because you sleep every 4 hours.
Short rest.
All right. So wrapping things up, do I see from the stage? Do I see Colin O'Leary?
You can make a perception check.
All right, here we go. I would like. Can roll this die. That's a nat one.
Do I
No.
see?
I I was gonna reach up and cast guidance, but
Do I see him? You can roll a perception if you really want to see Colin.
I don't want to see him. Nope, I don't see him.
Don't see Colin.
Does Remus see Colin?
I don't
No.
I don't have to
Remus
be.
only lasted for like a minute, didn't he? Or
10 minutes.
I don't have to be nice to him.
So halfway through the set, Remus disappeared.
What?
He didn't see the crescendo.
That's
No.
when he threw the napkin. That's when Remus disappeared.
It's like, oh, he left already. That silly Remus.
It's 10 minutes. And I guess the set might have been more than 10 minutes.
You think?
I would hope.
One song is 5 minutes.
All right.
Stairway to Heaven's longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He must have gone off to find Remus, or Remus must have gone off to find Colin. Must have. I mean, where else would he have gone?
Yeah, where else would Remus have gone?
Yeah.
It's
Do any of us believe that Remus is real? Like, we all know it's fake, right?
It's weird how your scuff went right through him.
I slept through the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't even know where Remus is.
You still passively saw them.
Yeah, that's right. Even while you were sleeping. You opened one eye and
Open
watched
the
him.
eye up and watched him
You went back
Pop
to
out, you're like, what
exiting
the fuck?
another man.
sleep. Slipping out of a man. It's
What a weird dream.
Yeah, you thought it was a dream.
That's what happens when you have sex.
Wow!
You,
Good night, everybody.
valiant views of perilous pursuit does not agree with smoke.
When Quincy has sex.
That is not what you said.
I know.
I know.
The performance ends. Maximus gets off the stage.
I'll stay near the front and sign any autographs and any of the people who are anyone. I'm here. I'm available. Just so you know.
Oh, they kept asking for autographs of the goats.
Maximus, can you sign my goat?
The goats gone.
Oh, fuck.
How long do the ghosts last?
You're about to sign it.
Whatever.
An hour.
But if he's doing something with the goats, they're gone.
I'm just about to sign it and poof, it disappears.
Like,
Yes,
I
that
ran
one
out of
goat.
goat.
Just start it right here.
The evening concludes. Finish your set. Is there
I
anything
gather
else
my
you'd like to do?
Chardonnay rocks back up. Put
You
them in
pack
the
your
bag.
rocks back in the bag.
Yeah, I think Ponto might be right about those.
He doesn't know. We're giving these back tomorrow if they talk to us. If they want them.
But he said he didn't want to.
No, he said to bring them.
They
Yeah.
did not?
I don't know. I think he maybe did want them.
No, his dad said bring them along.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
Quincy, you
Ponto.
roll me a d20.
Me?
Oh, here we go. This is it.
15.
Oh. Great dreams about the evening, the afternoon events for you.
Between Remus and Maximus.
Slipping out of your Remus.
That's what happens when you slide out of Remus. Anything else that Maximus wants to do? After you
I got
finish?
shit.
I'd like to go upstairs, see if I can find Colin. Because I know that there's the secret entrance to
Yeah.
a secret bar or something.
Anybody else following Maximus?
Nope.
I'll go along with, but sort of like stay 10
Trail behind a bit.
Should I come?
Probably.
I can help with the talking.
Probably not. You didn't really appreciate.
Yeah, you don't
too
like
much.
Colin. You should probably stay here.
It's spit into my hand. All right.
Do I find Remus or do
I don't know. You don't find
I don't
Remus?
find Remus? I was gonna say does Remus find, but does Maximus find Colin?
Colin's on the top.
He was watching from the balcony.
Is Remus on the bottom?
Not appropriate.
I know where you're
So
going.
Maximus will go upstairs and approach Colin, nonchalantly, like he's just having a good time. And
You can see Colin's talking to someone else, and he's got a glass of wine in his hands, and he was watching the stage, but he was also chatting with the.
Maximus would have the wine from Remus's table.
So you walk over to grab.
I mean, I'll first grab the wine from
Yeah.
Remus, and then I'll go upstairs.
Okay.
So I've got wine too.
Yeah.
Do you got a glass?
Yeah. Pick up a glass of wine.
Do you have the bottle as well?
No, the bottle's on the
Okay.
table.
Just have glass of wine. Okay.
Yeah.
You're walking up. You can see Colin talking with someone else, and
Who's he talking to? What's their name?
I grab the wine and I bring it back to our team.
okay.
Dump.
Further mistake.
Do I recognize who he's talking to? Is it someone I've met?
No, you just see
Before the mining years.
You just see it's a woman, about 5, 7. They're just chatting back and forth.
Okay. Can I overhear what they're saying?
They're just kind of making small. Yeah, actually, you can make a perception check. You really want to actively try and listen in.
I need to roll another die. Here we go. I'm not rolling good tonight.
Thank God you're not listening.
Okay. It's not going to matter. I got a 6.
No.
I got a 12.
Oh, yeah, he's there too.
Both of you can't hear over the ambient noise of the bar what they're discussing. You can kind of see that Colin sees you walking up, and he's like, just hold on. It's like, and he passes his glass away. It's like, just meander. I'll be back. It's okay. And walks over to you two. Anything I can help you with, boys?
Well, it's just me. He's not here.
Yeah, he can see that you're 15 feet away.
What did you think the performance tonight?
Ingenious. I haven't quite seen something like that before.
It's we've been working
It's a bit
hard
of a
on
spectacle,
it.
and you can see you put in some work.
Yeah, it's not just the singing; it's the whole band dynamic. With the hype man and with the goats and
The symbol with the band.
and the fireworks and the light show.
Your singing was pretty good. Not bad. Good night for you.
Well, I was hoping that you would consider me for part of the guild. I've got comment cards from all over Icewind, and I'd really like to be considered for the application to entry of the guild.
It's good of you to follow in the requirements to make it in. Have you been everywhere?
Well, and I show him the list, all the comments.
Yeah.
I've got 6 different towns I've played in, and
Played in 6 towns.
well, I'll have to look on my map.
You played in Turlemagne, Brinchander, Targos, and did you play in Lonelywood?
Yes.
Yes.
Played in 1,
I remember that.
What's the inn called?
1, 2, 3,
The Heartbreak Hotel.
4. Played in 4 places of the 10 towns. 5 now that it's east.
5 and twice in Turlemagne.
True. So you put on a few shows.
You're halfway there.
I also have this great idea about a concert that I want to throw with multiple bands, one big venue at this great theater that we're going to build in Turlemagne Mines. There's
Orange Karen?
there's an abandoned mine in Turlemagne
Oh,
that's got like
okay.
this great
Just
amphitheater.
outside, yeah, the mine there.
And I just need, a couple 100,000 gold to, get things started.
Here we go. I hear him talking about it, and I start digging in my bag, and I start pulling out some of the sketches and everything of how the stage is going to be built and how the sound's going to really come up from the stage.
He's really pitching it.
I come through and I just like
Full PowerPoint.
I bring a table over and I put them on the table and it's like just for your consideration, we really put a lot of work into making sure that this goes well.
He looks at your plans. It's like, it's good to know.
As I turn, I'll just like hit Maximus's leg and cast guidance for the next roll that he might have to do.
Okay. Do you have guidance?
Okay.
Maybe 4. Yes. Interesting that you've thought about not only your own music, but maybe producing some.
Yeah.
Usually method most bards take.
Well, I figure that, if we've got a guild and you've got like multiple bards all wanting to perform, we could put on like a big festival, and that would really draw out a lot of people. And the kind of coin you could make by hosting this event, and get your name out there, and you could put your name on the side. I was thinking like Frozen Man, but I mean it could be Colin O'Leary's Frozen Man. I mean, like, just think of the marketing.
It would be more like
Smoke somewhere else in the bar.
the Liars and Loots Frozen Man. But
Hey, that sounds great too.
I always knew he was a liar.
But I will. I'll consider your access to the guilds. Once you put in the request and you filled out your cards of where you gotta go.
How many more do you think I need to complete
At
the?
least 2 more, probably.
And maybe I could, get a cell phone number. I mean, how else do I contact you?
Message here at the. Leave a message with Nimitra. She knows how to get a hold of me.
Okay. Well, it's great meeting you. I hold up my hand.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Does he shake my hand?
No.
I run it through my hair like I was just fixing my hair. I'm not rejected.
You
It
did
was cool.
well tonight.
I'm cool.
You did well tonight.
It was very.
He'll stick his hand on your shoulder. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I look at the floor. I'm totally flabbergasted. I'm just shocked.
Anyways, if there's anything else you need of me, I've got some business to attend to.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I've got other business too. I should probably get back to it.
Again, good plans. I'll think about it. Do you mind if I keep the plans for this, or are they yours?
No,
I'm not trying to impose your ideas. They're yours.
Absolutely. If it helps out Maximus, if it's helpful to the entire idea, then absolutely.
He's gonna hijack it.
Maximus just he can't stop what Ponto's doing, but he's really hesitant to allow Ponto to just hand over all the plans that he's worked on so much with Ponto. Just like he's gonna let it happen, but he really doesn't want it to happen because he knows he might get burned.
At Frozen Man. The only man to get burned at Frozen
I might
Man.
get frostbite.
So what happens? Do the plans?
Oh,
get
they go.
handed?
If
Okay.
Ponto hands them, they go. But Maximus is he really doesn't want them to go.
I mean, each page has been trademarked by Ponto.
Sure. They have his
His initials are on them.
Mm-hmm. Be a real shame if they burned all those and just made new.
You've gone down this path before, right?
Then,
I think he's just gonna hire Ponto and offer him like 5
Yeah.
times the amount of money.
yeah.
He'll take the plans, and again, appreciate it. Great performance tonight. Like I said, couple more places. Hand in your application. Mitra will pass it along to me, and we'll have a different sort of conversation.
Okay. Is there at any point a time that I can try and lift something from him?
We're gonna try and steal something.
Oh, I
from
love it.
Colin.
Oh, natty one, please. There goes your dream.
Oh, well, he got a guidance from.
You go right ahead and roll.
Holy
sleight of
shit,
hand.
man! This is just destroy your career.
Quincy's
One roll.
How am I within 60 feet of this? But it's silvery barbs him.
Oh, it's fine.
I don't see face of joy there.
That's 26.
Oh,
Your hand definitely goes into Colin's
Licked
pocket,
into cone.
and you pull out a single gold piece.
That's all he's got on him?
That's what you pull out of his
Okay,
pocket.
okay. Okay, I just pocket it like a
You rolled
pro.
high enough.
Yeah, like a pro.
it's got 3 wishes on that coin.
No.
I'm not going to inspect it right now.
No.
I mean,
What's this?
He takes the plans again. Thanks for the entertainment. Great job. Well done, the both of you. Good teamwork. But like I said, a business to attend to. Have a great evening.
okay.
You like
See you, bye.
you like watch you
Now you wanna
watch you like turn and walk away a bit, and then he turns around and walks back to the other lady he was talking to, and continues his conversation. You guys head downstairs, approach the table, the sleeping Quincy.
How'd they call Maximus?
It went great, Smoke. Ponto is there. He even got to talk to him about a frozen man.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, things could really take off for us now. I mean, Colin, I mean, he's got deep pockets. I should know. And he might offer to fund this concert that we want to throw in Turlamine.
Did you get him to sign an NDA first
What's that?
before you told him about it?
Just to make sure you keep ownership of Frozen.
Yeah,
like
you don't
all of
wanna
us, right?
lose.
We all need to keep
Yeah,
ownership
you don't
of
want to lose
Frozen,
it,
man.
so you get him to sign an NDA first, right?
You would
Yeah,
want
you would have no idea what India is. FYI.
just
I
make
thought
sure
we were
that-
throwing Frozen Man for the benefit of the 10 towns, and it was going to help Turlomian get funds to be able to send out to the various places to really help them.
Oh,
with
yeah,
this really
yeah,
big
yeah, that
contract.
was it, yeah.
Is that why we're doing that?
Of course, yeah, that's why.
I guess
If you want to make a deception check.
Totally, I can do that for you, no problem.
I don't even need to look at like you do.
I don't have guidance on this one, though, do I?
I don't know, did you use it?
Yes, I used it. Well, this is a deception or maybe just a persuasion?
No, it's definitely
Actually,
They're both the same.
you can let us know what the roll is if you'd like.
The roll is a dirty 20.
I ain't gonna bother. Oh, I get a +1, so I could do it.
A plus one.
Don't pick that one. It's not going to roll.
Oh, oh man!
15, 16.
So you know he's full of shit.
That's a crit +3 +4 for a 27 on insight.
Nice.
So you can let Ponto know whether you're rolling deception or persuasion.
Oh, it's definitely,
You can tell him you're full of shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that,
Oh my god.
I
He's full
think
of shit
that,
telling him he's full of
The
shit.
guy who wants to save everybody in 10 towns, and you're just bullshitting him. And he knows.
and he knows. I think that Ponto knows that I'm in it for me, but that there's enough profits projected that he will be able to have all the funds he's going to need to help all the people he's going to need. Right? For Maximus, it's about the publicity, not really about the money. It's about getting in good with the guild. All the money can go to charity. That's fine by Maximus. But as long as Maximus gets the spotlight and you know, that's what he cares about.
So, Maximus, after you get into the guild, and you probably will after tonight, it was so good. After you're in the guild, can I kill that guy?
No, probably not.
But he's in the guild.
No.
Maximus takes
I
a
mean,
long
you-
time to think about
You
it.
physically probably would not be able to.
Oh,
I
he's that good.
I wouldn't try it.
Yeah,
You've
he's
seen
kind of
some
well
stuff, eh?
protected.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to. That's a pretty big fight.
And I just ponder.
Think of the glory. Take down the big fish.
He smells weak.
I think he is weak.
He smells weak.
Well, so does Quincy.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now,
Talk big when he's sleeping.
And that seems like a good place to end tonight's episode.
All right.
Thank you all
All
for
right.
coming.
well done, Maximus and the miners.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. In the meantime, go take your mountain goat for a walk and give your ice troll a big hug, and go play some D&D.